Yes, people. Welcome back to another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A is you lot. It is for the residents of Sarcasm City. You get to run the show. You get to ask us any sporting question, past or present, people. So it can be any sport, past or present. It can be football. It can be basketball. It can be boxing. Please, no prime player versus prime player, though. That's the only question I'm vetoing in because I don't like them in it. They're really tedious and they're basic, and I don't like them in it. So yeah, well, like I was saying, yeah. So get your questions in, people. Of course, if you are a member as well, your comments, questions take priority, like a super chat. So if you see me going to the same names, it's not because I'm ignoring you. That's just one of the many perks of the membership, people. That's just one of the many perks. I'm joined here by a regular resident of Sarcasm City. My like Jez is in the building. What are you telling me, Jez? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You good?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless, fam. You already know. I know we were literally just playing pro clubs like
I know,
10
but
minutes
still,
ago. I still have to ask.
you still get asked, bro. It's a new day.
It's a new.
It's a
This
new.
guy's an
It's
idiot.
actually it's a new
It
day.
is actually a new day. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Why
you're
am I an idiot?
correct.
Why am I an idiot? Bro?
Because only you know why it is. This guy.
I don't know why.
This guy. But yeah, make sure you hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live or watching this back. Hit the like button, share it across all the socials as well. Let's get as many people in here and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Road to 5K subscribers. Hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell when you do so as well. What was I going to say after that? The title people, Christian Eriksen and Lisandro Martinez, both unveiled by Manchester United. So I'm sure there'll be questions about that. This show was supposed to be yesterday, but I couldn't do it yesterday. So that's why we moved it to today, people. But don't worry, every Wednesday night, every Sunday night, you will get your Sarcasm City Sports Q&As. Big up FT, who says, yo, also as well. Ilias here says, why is Ryan Klopp out? Because Ryan's a fucking idiot. That's why Ryan's Klopp out.
Wait, what happened?
Only he would be Klopp. Only he would be manager out of the manager who took his team 2 games away from a quadruple.
Wait, what
How
happened?
can you be that manager out? Yeah, go on, Jez.
Now what? Because I don't know the context of like why he's come out.
It's Ryan, man. You don't need no context, man. It's Ryan. He's a fucking
I mean,
idiot.
that's
That's what it
true.
is.
That's true, but I mean, all I gotta say is like how club leaves because like they're not getting a better manager. That's for certain.
Yeah.
So it's like
Ilias, I don't know why is Ryan Klopp out. What did he say? Did he tweet something and I missed it? What happened? Or is he lying? Or he says, I'm not even Klopp out. What the fuck? So Ryan's here. See that? I thought you had said something, Ryan. UEFA Sucks says, send me the link. This is not a fan calling show, in it, but the fan calling shows go down on the Twitch. And then that's when you lot can call in. Or if you join the membership, not only do you get priority in the fan calling shows, you get to go on the Q&As as well. Hopefully Chelsea win tomorrow. Need to end the preseason on a high. Ahmed, it's preseason. It's preseason. Man talking about leaving.
It sounds like it's end of the season from like had a long season and then finished like fifth, but it was a shitty end. But like last game of the season, we need to at least win it with it to make sure if the last game of the season at home is well. Make sure that the fans have something to laugh about, smile about before they go home.
Facts.
Getting ready for the summer, like nah.
Man said need to end preseason on a high. You know, Ahmed is stressed. Ahmed is super stressed, yo. When he called into the fan calling show and he was talking, man was super stressed. Man was super stressed. Big up Olu as well. Says big up as well. Daniel says, wait, Ryan is Klopp and Salah out. Maybe, I don't know. Ryan, you got to answer for your crimes. Are you Klopp and Salah out? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Big up Mertaza as well. Says Martinez wore 21 at Ajax but got the number 6. Ajax wore 21 at Brentford but got the 14. Maybe United saving 21 for someone else, potentially. I don't put too much stock into numbers, but you know, is what it is.
That's for me.
I said yesterday that if Klopp continues to regularly play Henderson as an 8, I'll be Klopp out. Why? Ryan, who would you rather see there? I know your midfield is Thiago Fabinho. Who's the other one? Keita, the Ox, James Milner. Ryan, let us know in it. If you want to join, fam, I don't know if you out because you did say you wasn't about, but feel free to join, Ryan. I'll send you the link as well.
He wants himself though.
Yeah, man said Elliot or Keita. Is Keita really an upgrade on Henderson?
Bro, like, do you understand? Like, Ryan, like, I'm sorry, but do you understand? Like, you need cover on that right side for Trent.
Yeah, facts.
That's a main reason why Henderson's still placed, in my opinion. Like let's be honest. Like if that bum, what's it called, Trent could defend, it wouldn't be that huge of an issue. But because you need somebody to cover on that right, the right back,
Yeah.
Henderson's the best profile there. Like that's why it wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, let's say you play Elliot or Keita there, these two gonna get exposed in that area, in my opinion, because they don't have this like defensive awareness in my opinion like a Henderson have. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why Jude Bellingham maybe would have been good or Barella, but you're not getting any of those two. So hold up.
Facts. I don't know if Elliot or Keita like is, and hey Murtaza, keep it clean, man. No hairline jokes in there, man. No personals. You might all keep it clean. We're jokes, but just keep it clean, please, in the chat. Man is saying, trust me, Henderson is absolutely useless. Absolutely useless as an 8. But back to what Jez just stated. He helps cover Trent over that side. I'm not saying he's the guy. Henderson ain't even good for covering Trent anymore. Trent is actually good defensively now.
No, he's not.
Why? When did Trent become good defensively? He got better. But I wouldn't say he's good. Yeah. He's decent. That's it, man. Like Trent is not a good defender. I think he's a decent defender, solid defender, but good. No. I don't think Trent is 7 out of 10 or above at defending. I definitely don't think so. I think you are losing your mind with that. Big up Zayn in the chat as well with the super chat. Zayn, man, you've been missing, man. Where you been at, man? Missing, like, you know, what I'm saying, Arsenal in Europe for your entire club's history. He says flawless.
Hey, respect. They got the Cup Winners' Cup.
Hey, no one don't give a shit about that cup. I'm saying don't even exist no more. You get what I'm saying? And that don't exist. Flawless. Have you seen Saliba? He's better than Varane and Martinez. He will be the main defender for France. I have seen Saliba. I swear, aren't you lot trying to loan him back out, Zayn? So what are you talking about? He ain't better than Raphael Varane. And I've not seen a lot of Martinez, but for agenda purposes, he's not better than Martinez either. He'll be the main defender for France. If he's the main defender for France, they're going home in the group stages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no Drogba and Saliba as the main centre back. Jesus Christ. Pray for fucking Mbappe. And I thought he's gonna go for another World Cup, man.
Yeah, exactly. Saying you tripping, you know what I'm saying? Where I still gonna finish? You might go finish 6th, 7th, get bounced out in Europe as you always do, and you know, flatter to deceive. Per usual. Arteta spent a lot of money, man. Zayn, let me ask you, Zayn, where do you think Arsenal finished this season in the league? Where do you think you finish? Yo, Cam, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I said, don't make me jump on, fam. You have the link. I sent the link in the group chat. You're in. You know what I'm saying? Man said Saliba. Even you don't believe this rubbish, Cam. You can't get behind this. Saliba. You know what I'm saying? What did I say? That's crazy that Arsenal consistently missing Europe. You might always missing Europe. Spurs got more European history than you. They've actually have UEFA Cups. They legit do. Arsenal
you still have a cup that still exists.
Yeah, facts. You don't have no imaginary cups. Kind of like Liverpool with the imaginary bird on their shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody get me and Jess just shooting today.
Shooting. Bro, I just came up with a good session, bro. One missed pass, one misplaced pass, but other than that, I recovered.
Yeah. Ryan says people who don't watch Trent week in week out still think he's bad defensively, and this is right. See this people. Why you know why I cook Ryan? Because I legit just said repeatedly, I think Trent is a decent defender. I didn't call him bad, but Ryan hears what he wants to hear. I didn't call him bad. I said I think he's a decent defender. I don't think he's good. I don't look at him and think he's a 7. He's a 7 out of 10. Welcome Arsenal representative Cam in the building as well. I don't think he's an exceptional defender. I don't think he's a good defender. I think he's decent. He still needs help though. I don't think he's anything special, but that's just me though. But with the Henderson, I don't think Keita or Elliot are major upgrades on Henderson in the 8. That's what it is. Wait, Zayn, hold up. You think Arsenal finished 3rd and United finished 7th? All right. Give me your top 7. Wait, before you go, let me ask him one question, Zayn.
Before you say anything, yeah. No. Before you say anything, big up yourself with the ODS out all day, every day. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. Zayn, let me know. Zayn, I legit want to know your 7. Give me your 1 to 7 in the league. I want to know.
All right, let me say one thing, yeah. Like you said before I jumped on, yeah. Like you said, yeah. You said, I don't even know, but for agenda purposes, I'm going to say Martinez, yeah? So I'm going to come on this agenda wave, yeah? I'm telling you right now, bruv. Who is Champions League Varane? No more existent because he's in the Europa League. Who is this Martinez guy? I'll tell you, my lad, Saliba.
Varane
The
just, you know what
French
it is?
League One
You know what it is?
Defender of the Year.
You know what Varane is? He just collecting the set, man. Man's already won the 5 champs or
No,
whatever.
nah, don't make
He's gonna win the
excuses for
Europa.
him, fam.
No,
Don't make excuses for him.
man.
I would
What I'm saying,
expected you to say, "I
just
he wants to
don't.
complete the
You
set.
can't help. You can't help shit because of Maguire, innit?" But
No.
hey,
He's gonna complete the set. Maguire's like that. Maguire and Ollie, like everyone knows that. What I'm saying is Varane's like, you know what? Let me just complete the set and calm. Let me win every competition in Europe.
look at
You know what I'm
this guy,
saying? And
bro.
that.
Look
Let
at
me win
this
5
guy.
champs, a Europa
Look
League,
at this.
man set.
Yeah.
Then we're back in
I
the
love the
Champions League next
agenda
season
right
anyway.
now, innit?
Yeah, I had to with Martinez because it's Zayn, innit? It's only because it's Zayn. And I see that people let that be a lesson. I'll let you know when I don't know if Martinez is better than Saliba. I've never watched Martinez play a full game.
Facts,
I've never seen Saliba play a full game. So I can't really fairly assess
Do you know what's so
maybe
funny?
Go on.
Look, I've only seen Saliba play a few games, and it's not even like I saw him play the full game. I didn't sit there and watch the 90 minutes of it. You know what I mean? But the bits I did see, he did look good in it. Like I was pissed off we loaned him out last year because I was thinking he was all right. I've always thought he was all right as a player in it. I've just never really took time to really watch him. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
bruh, he did bits in French league, but obviously I'm always gonna say it. Look, the French league and the Premier League are completely 2 different leagues. I understand that. So I'm just hoping he can bring what he brought in from the French league and basically improve on it. Do you know what I mean, for the Premier League?
Nah, I hear that. And big up Peter as well in the cut. My brother says, same guy who slandered Trent and said Reece was clear back in September. Ryan being bullied by his own fans into changing his tune. That's Ryan for you, man. He's always getting cooked somewhere. Man just moves from barbecue to barbecue to barbecue with it. He's like a big pinata.
From stove to barbecue to oven to microwave.
Exactly, man. Just cooked.
Like
left, right, and center.
But he gets cooked in all different types of ways.
Yo, he gets cooked so much that a stream I wasn't even on yesterday, shout out to Months and Big Six Months and that. And people in the chat were like, yo, why is Flawless always cooking Ryan and that? I wasn't even there. I was on the stream, I wasn't in the chat, and people know that he gets cooked. So he says dumb shit, that's why. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, again.
Nah, you know what I love about Ryan, yeah? It's like we said it, innit? When it comes to other clubs, he's 9 times out of 10, he's normally spot on. When it comes to other teams. But when it comes to his own team, this is what do you know what? I thought about this after we had this conversation, yeah? I thought about this. I don't know if Ryan, has genuinely, mastered the act of real trolling, and we are so dumb, we just don't know it. Or he genuinely actually does think this stupidly about his own club.
Facts.
Because when he says stuff about when he says stuff about Arsenal, but 9 times out of 10, I don't really disagree with him.
Yeah. I get it.
You get what I'm saying? Even like when it comes to United, he says real shit. Chelsea, but he says, but then when it comes to like I said, I don't know if it's him being a real master troll and we're just all the idiots, or he really
he's the idiot, man.
Stupidly that about his club. I don't know, bro.
He's the idiot. You lot continue to get your questions in. Of course, if you are a member as well, I will star all of your comments, people, so I will get to them. He's saying Trent is legit good defensively now. He's a 7 out of 10 defensively. We get better results without Henderson in an 8. That's you, and like I say, you rate Ross Barkley, Michi Batshuayi, and John Joe Shelby. So I take that with a pinch of salt. Go on, Jess.
This guy is lying, man. Did you just say 7 out of 10?
Yeah, like Trent. Like I don't even think Trent thinks he's a 7 out of 10 defensively. That's the craziest thing.
I don't believe it too. 7 out of 10. Are you mad?
Yes, it's right. 7 out of 10. And the thing is, I think he's decent defensively and got him better. But again, I don't think he's a 7.
You got better, but it doesn't mean like he's good. Like you can improve us. You can improve your defensive about, and you can improve like your positioning and all that. Trying to work on it, but like doesn't mean you like see. The thing is, Trent doesn't have the defensive side of his game. You can see like he's just wasn't with it. He improved with it. Probably got tips by like the coaches at the club. Doing training, telling him what to do exactly, but it's not like he became like actually a good defender. But like, I can trust him now. Let's say aside with like a Keita and him on that right side, he's gonna be fine. I don't think for the whole season they can do that. In my opinion, they can't.
So I'm saying, he's saying, also big up Cams TV in the cut as always. Shout out my guy Cams. He said Elliot and K are a default upgrades on Henderson in the 8. It's not even close.
Yes, they're better players than Henderson, but
you can argue they fit the system better.
They don't fit. This is the point that I'm trying to make. You can probably look at them all as individuals. Yes, one probably fits better than the other one, but what fits the system better? What helps the players around you better? I think Henderson, as of now, instead of trying to play Elliot, see, Elliot or Keita would be fine if they play like a fucking team, but like most of the time they have the possession in it. Like if they play like a lower table team or like a team like, for example, let me think of a team for example real quick. Like a mid-table club like Southampton maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get away with that. But let's say you go to the big boys. We have like a Keita, let's say Real Madrid or Barcelona right now, or like a City, and you go with Keita and midfielders. Nah, man. Somebody's getting cooked.
Yeah, like, and when did Liverpool switch to? What are they playing? Are they playing 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3?
I think they're still playing the same thing. Nah, I think it's still plays the same formation.
I swear, is it not? What do they play? Is it not a 4-2-3-1? No, it's a 4-3-3. I'm tripping. It's a 4-3-3. Yeah. Nah, because the talk was.
Do you know what I love about Klopp?
Because of Carvalho.
You know what I love about Klopp right now?
Yeah, go on.
He's already making excuses to Saturday if Liverpool lose.
Bro, I seen him say like, he got the best defense in the league. I'm looking at him very funny.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not saying he's incorrect with what he's saying, because technically, with what he's saying, he's kind of right. He's at the short of preseason, even though we've all had the same. One of the longest seasons, which I get because they got to all the finals. Do you know what I mean? So they would have done a full proper, every single game sort of thing. And cool, I get that. But man's already coming out, well, we've had the longest season and we've had the short pre-season. I don't get why they're doing the Community Shield this weekend, like the Community Shield never gets played the weekend before the Premier League. Like, it's never been that. So I'm already saying, if Liverpool lose, you already know why, innit?
Yeah, nah, Klopp's been
too long of a season.
Yeah, go on, Jez.
Yeah, too long of a season, but that's what.
Yeah, like Klopp's been smart. Like, we've seen him do this. Pep's done this. Fergie's done this. Wenger's done this. Top managers will say whatever to like alleviate, to take pressure away from their team. Is smart. Like Klopp's, like he said, like I was going through this. Someone asked this on a Q&A, and he was like, I think he blamed the wind one time. The other time he said the grass was too long. Like next week's gonna be, the sky was too blue.
Man's legit. The man, you know what? When you said that he blamed the wind, yeah, you just reminded me. Yeah, man's legit. The football manager's Eminem. You know when everyone says Eminem's always mad at the wind, or he's just mad at the clouds. He's always mad at himself. Like, he's not mad at anyone but anything. That's what Klopp is, fam. He blames everyone, bruv. He blames everything, but you know what? There needs to be blamed.
The thing, and Peter says Ryan speaks like he doesn't realize things he's previously said have been recorded and live in people's memories. Same thing Trump has mastered. That's also facts. He says, Brian says, people just have Trent agendas when it's Cancelo is pushed under the cap. Who has a Trent? Wait.
Remember, do you know what it is?
Wait, hold up, Ryan. Name names. Who has a Trent agenda? Because I definitely do know. I could not care less.
Trust. No one has a Trent agenda
like that. Like, don't do that. Because when you're the agenda guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I remember when I first started this. I still can't believe to this day he said it. He still said it. He said, "I think Salah's overrated."
It's outrageous, yo. That man took you all within touching distance of a
and that and that was the year. That would have been the year they won the Premier League. 2020.
The guy said Lukaku's a good winger on the right.
Ryan, I got receipts.
You see this guy trying to move the goalpost and put heat on Cancelo. But back to it anyway. Let's even get off the original. The original thing he said is if Klopp plays Henderson as an 8, how long? I mean, he's Klopp out. So how many times would he have to play him as an 8, Ryan? Are you saying the first month? Are we saying the month of August? Are you saying August and September? Are you saying for half a season? Are you saying a full season? What's the time frame? That's what I'm asking. Big up to you as well, my guy. He says you wait for success. I followed you on Twitch. Yeah, big up, man. Everyone go follow the Twitch. And yes, you asked me about FIFA as well. Yes, I do play pro clubs and it goes live on the Twitch. We ran a session because it was only a short session. I didn't go live, but we'll probably go live after this show actually on the Twitch with that. But yeah, Ryan, back to that point as well. That's what I want to know. How long does he have to play Henderson there for you to be Henderson out? And is that dependent on results? I'm just asking. All right, let's see what else is going on as well. Safe says, yeah, Arsenal are dry in Europe. Yeah, facts. Taza says Chelsea's new signing Kunde is the main man at France. Be interesting to see what they should pick in the World Cup.
Kunde.
Is he the main man? I don't know. I don't watch France like that.
I'm just saying. If he is, no, then yeah, they're finished, bro. Like, I'll be wrong. Like,
Flawless is 5'7", good enough for the Prem if you're a defender. It doesn't necessarily if you're a midfielder or attacker. Depends what. Yes, but if you are 5'7",
it does if you're like more of a centre back. It does.
You have to be smart. If you're 5'7", if you're a centre back, you gotta be smart.
You gotta be smart. Yeah.
That's why when everyone's running jokes
as a left back or right back, that's all right, isn't it? Like, left back, right back is all right. As a centre back, you have to be mainly tall in it, and if you don't have that on your side, then like what Flawless just said, you have to be really smart. Like,
you have to be clever. That's what Martinez likes to just use him as an example because people have spoken about his height. He won't fail at Manchester United because of his height. Like, he's just not good enough. Man could be 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like height means you're good in the air. Peter Crouch was 6'7".
Mertesacker
wasn't brilliant in the air.
6'7", so whatever it was, he wasn't good in the air.
The list goes on.
We had this discussion the other day, innit?
That was in Sanchez.
There's legit like two players that are like so dead in the air.
I sold me the dream from. I thought I get a black centre back, bro, and then I got that Bozo in the back.
And hey, yo, there's over 40 of you locked in right now. Get the likes on, man. Likes is way too low. How's the over 40 and we're even at 20 likes? And Zane, why did you disappear when I asked you for your top 7 and that? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying in that? Don't do that.
Trust. What's your top 7, Flawless?
I want to know your top 7. You don't matter. I told you the same top 4 as last year, same order. Arsenal 6th, United 5th, 7th. Probably West Ham. So same 7, just United and Arsenal switching places.
Oh,
that's it.
What's your top 4, Jez?
I think it's going to be the same one, to be honest, as well, like as last season. And 5th and 6th, I don't know. It depends because, like, I think 4th and 5th going to be close in terms of points, in it. So I don't think there's going to be like a big gap. So yeah, I don't know, but.
So Ryan says, I'm talking regularly over the whole of next season, so the majority of the games, because I know it ain't going to result in big trophies. All right, so I got 2 things for this. So we're saying you're giving it till the season. So if Klopp plays Henderson for pretty much the majority of this season upcoming, and Liverpool are not successful, then you'll be Klopp out. But all right, what happens if he plays him there and you are successful and you win a Premier League or a Champions League, hypothetically? That's what I'm asking. Because I don't think
word, bro.
I don't think it doesn't matter if Keita or Elliott are in the 8, you're not going to win a major trophy anyway. But this is what I need to know in it. So are you giving it the entire next season and then like if he plays Henderson there consistently, then you'll be Klopp out. I'm just asking for clarification. That's all it is, just so I know. Let it be known. Where else we at? Safe says Martinez's height is the least of his issues. Baresi and Cannavaro's height never got mentioned. Exactly, like, yeah, his height is not a problem. Like, he just has to be clever with his positioning. He has to have IQ, etc. No. Like, Ryan's solution is to play Keita in the 8. Amani will struggle with the injuries pretty much since he came to Liverpool. Henderson is going to play. No use crying about it. I just don't get the Klopp out part about it. That's all it is. So we could play 10 out of another 11 players that you like because of that one player. That's like me saying Ten Hag's going to play McTominay, so if he plays him, I'm Ten Hag out.
It's moving like the guy from that said, what's my name again? He wanted fucking, what's this guy again? He wanted pretty much Klopp out because he was playing Origi.
Okay. Here we go.
On Twitter, that was hilarious because there was a guy who wanted Klopp out because he kept playing Origi. And to be fair, I want these guys to be Klopp out because if Klopp leaves, they're not getting a better manager. Gerrard is the next manager. They're going to be probably sitting behind us on the table. Everything is good.
You spitting right now, fam. Real for real. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in the chat as well. Don't worry. And if you are a member, I will start him, so I will get to him. Any other good questions for non-members, I will get to as well. Continue to get your questions in and get the likes up, man. Go even hit 20 likes. Ryan says, if he plays Henderson as an 8 regularly and we win any of the big trophies, then I won't be Klopp out. But I'm convinced that if he does that, we won't win any big trophies. All right, so that's what it's based on. Now we've got. I understand your thought process on it. So if he plays Henderson consistently in the 8 and Liverpool don't win trophies, you'll be him out. But if he plays Henderson in the 8 and you do win big trophies, you won't be Klopp out. So what happens if he plays Klopp? No, if he doesn't play Henderson and you don't win any trophies, will you be Klopp out then? I'm asking Ryan. Yeah, I would legit want to know. So say he drops Henderson and he's not playing and it is Keita or Elliott as an 8. And you don't win any of the big trophies. Are you Klopp out? Yeah, Ilias, we actually agree on something for the first time. Being Klopp out is mad for any reason to me. But, we move.
There is a discussion to have, though, at the end of the season if he fails to win one of the major ones.
Okay, here's my response to that. It depends on the level you rate him at, Cam. So if you think he's the best manager in the league,
managers in the world. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, he's on a pedestal that's been put on the top managers of the world, but he's
definitely one of the top
managers. Yeah, he's definitely one of, and I'm not denying he's not.
All right, Cam, let me ask you. Who do you have winning the league title this season?
See, it's a difficult one because everyone's just jumping at City and Pep.
You don't think City have the best team and the best manager?
No, of course, no. Of course they do. I'm not saying that.
Okay, no, I'm not saying.
I'm just saying, but look, City. Like, you know what? On this, I know people are saying Alvarez and all that. They've just lost 2 very important players. I wouldn't say their biggest players, but important players in Sterling and Jesus. They lost another decently important, not as important as I'd say Sterling or Jesus, but Zinchenko as well. I just want to see how they fend, if they bring in another winger or anything like that.
Yeah, fam, I hear all that. My point being is they're still Liverpool are the second best team in the league. So if they finish second, how can we be critical of them? They're the second best team in the league with the second best manager with the second best squad. So therefore, they should finish in second place in the league. Now, if somebody believes they're the first best team, that's when you can be critical.
With you, there's 2 seasons where they only lost it by 1 point.
But they lost it, fam. You know what I'm saying in that?
I mean, I know they lost it, but
by a point or 45 points. And they lost it because they're not better than City. This is the point I don't understand. Like if we're gonna be critical,
well, that's what I'm saying.
That's wait.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you want a manager that's gonna get you over Pep then? If Klopp can't do it, why can't you go and get a manager? I mean, I'm not naming managers out there. I'm just saying, wouldn't you be like, Klopp's been trying it for the last 7 years and failed?
Yeah, I hear that, but there's no other manager. Sometimes you have to give credit where credit's due. Just give credit where credit's due to Manchester City and Pep. Give him, that man, and that team their flowers.
Yeah,
they're just
really
better.
Hate Liverpool.
They're just better. It is what it
is. Yeah, no, they are. But you just hate Liverpool.
Flowers.
I understand, Flawless. You just hate Liverpool.
No. I do hate Liverpool, but I also hate Manchester City. But my point.
But you hate Liverpool a lot more than Man City.
No, a lot more, but I hate them more, definitely.
No. A lot more.
Nah, it's not a lot more. Trust me, I despise all of these teams. If I could liquidate them tomorrow, I would. You know what I'm saying?
And put it this way, you hate them. Look, I bet you hate Arsenal more than you do City, but you hate Liverpool more than Arsenal.
Yes, that's my top.
There you go. So you hate them a lot more than City.
It's not a lot more. There's a thin line, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'd push either of them off the cliff. But my point is back to it.
Not playing.
How are we being critical of Klopp for doing what's expected? Again, he's the second best manager in the league with the second best team, and he finishes in second place. They're not the best team in Europe. I don't think they're better than City. So they're second in that aspect. So if you
think they're better than Chelsea?
They're better than Chelsea, yes.
So that's what I'm saying. They're better than Chelsea, so they should be
should be what?
Over a big look. All right, cool. Chelsea's first final was Bayern Munich, and then it was City.
Yeah, but they both won one champs. City, Chelsea
Yeah,
won the Champions
No,
League
City
recently,
didn't
and
win a champ.
Liverpool
No,
won
what I'm
that.
saying is,
Yeah?
if you had look, they've lost to what? Real Madrid twice. The final that they did win was Spurs. You get what I'm saying? So, for me, like, I believe it. All right. Let me rephrase what I'm going to say there quickly. If he doesn't win the Champions League, then there's serious questions, because do you know what? I can't really disagree with what you're saying about the Premier League, because what you're saying,
it's just logic.
Yeah, it's logic. Yeah,
that's like me turning around to you, Cams, and saying, that's like me turning around saying to you and asking you. No, that's like me saying, oh, United, I think United are the 5th, 6th best team in the league, and then you ask me where I think they should finish, and I'm like 2nd. That makes no sense. That's that's just plain logic. I'm telling you, I think this team is the 5th or 6th best in the league, and then when you ask me, I'm like, nah, we should be finishing 2nd. That makes sense.
No. Do you know what? If you would say 4th or 3rd, then it's more understandable, because of the whole, like, all right, we like the 4th, 5th, we like the 5th, 6th best in the team, but we should be aiming for that 4th.
And you know what's
3rd at a stretch.
That's exactly
what
I said. Not the 3rd part, but that's exactly what I've been saying all summer.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been saying. I said 4th at best is where I believe Manchester United can finish. Honestly, I think we'll probably finish 5th. We should be in the top 4 race. I don't believe we're better than the 4 teams in front of us. So that'd be unfair of me to then be like, right, Ten Hag should be doing that. Now, if I believe Ten Hag, do I believe we're better than everybody else? Yes. So if we don't finish above your West Hams and Brightons and teams like that, then I'll be looking, because like, right, you have a better team than them. This is what I don't understand with the Klopp thing, because Ryan will turn around and tell you we're 2nd to Manchester City. So why is it he's under pressure when you finish 2nd to Manchester City? Most of the finals he's lost, he's been the underdog. Minus this last final that he played against Real Madrid, where I believe he has the better team. Other than that, he's been the underdog every time. That team, the Real Madrid side that beat him in the Champions League, this season, got the one before, that was better. So it's like, how are you the underdog, but then being
but that's the thing, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that makes no sense.
Did you know what it is? No. What I'm saying is, like, Liverpool FC, I mean, cool. They're not winning the title, but they're challenging.
Mm-hmm.
But at least, like, in 7 years, I don't know when. Yeah, 7 years now, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's 7 years in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably 7. The chat will let us know anyway.
So he's got a Champions League and a Premier League, which is obviously that's better than most managers can do, regardless. But the Champions League he's got is critical because of the team he played in the final, and how poor that final was, and how people just despised that final because of how dead it was. Not that that's anything to do with him or anything like that. It was just a tactical master plan against another Premier League team that you can already beat. So, and then the 2 other finals that he did get to, he lost to the same team. Yeah. And the one Premier League that he does have happened under a COVID year.
Yeah, man, Corona champions.
That's what I'm saying. After 7 years, and 2 very big trophies that he does have, fair enough, but they're gonna be controversial no matter what. Wouldn't you think him not winning a final of the Champions League, an actual fight, like nothing controversial in the way of the final?
Do
you get what I'm trying to get at?
Like, saying. Yeah.
Like, I'd think if he doesn't at least do that, then there's serious questions to be asked about Klopp, because that's 7. Then he'll be going into his 8th year, like.
But then it depends on the level where you think he's at. I understand where Klopp is at. People overrate this guy. I understand where Klopp is at. I know the level of this.
I used to rate him bare, but then I realized at Borussia Dortmund, his final track record is so.
I rate him highly. I rate Klopp highly as a manager, but he's not on Pep's level. He's not.
Yeah, no, he's not.
And people don't like it, and they're trying to build it up. And Sky and
I mean, do you know what? He's not. I'm not saying. Do you know what it is? He's not too. He's not,
because they're trying to create a fight. We've seen this happen before.
We're seeing it right now. Do you know what? He's not too far level. He's not like he's levels below Klopp.
No, he's not levels. He's one level.
Yeah, he's just a level below Klopp.
It's literally one level.
But people will look at that like, oh, that level is like 15 stories.
No.
It's one level.
It's literally one level, people.
Yeah.
Talking a short ass staircase.
If Pep retired today, then it's Klopp, basically.
Yeah, like but that's what it is. There's a reason he keeps kicking his ass. You know what I'm saying? And that how many times does something have to happen for people to be like, yo, this guy is just better? But because we try and
but then
sell it,
you can then say, yeah, there's the 2 seasons that they could have won it, that they like last season and the season where they finished behind a point, yeah, it was like 98, 97 or whatever it was. You could then argue that really and truly, if they didn't mess up in these certain games, they would have won it. But they did mess up, or this 1 or 2 games.
You know why they messed up? Because the team isn't as good as people make out.
But what if it's like but what if it's one of them fluke ones where, like, I can't remember that first season. I'm not
fluke ones. What you can't fluke a league season.
Like I mean, like one of them. All right, say if Liverpool played Brighton, you'd expect. No. I'm just using an example.
Peter's talking to someone in the chat, and I'm saying he's got a point. But go on, carry on.
Oh.
Yeah. Someone just said something wild in the chat to me, and I'm gonna address. But go on.
Oh man.
Man just told me something wild in it, but people just jump on
like I
shows
said, like. Oh, I've lost my train of thought now. What the fuck?
It's calm. Let me gather that thought back. I'm gonna get to some of these comments as well. And that big up Adam as well says, hi guys. Hi lads, good to see you. I'm new. I'm a Man United fan. Big up, man. Always good to see new fans here. I'm Manchester United fans as well. Let's see what's going on. Before you go, one sec. I wanted to get to this. Big up my guy James, regular here, says, Flawless, you look at football different, mate. Liverpool and City are on a similar level, and any team can win the title, and it comes down to fine margins. Ryan believes that Henderson starting, I'm guessing here it slows it down. So yeah, I do look at football because I look at it logically. I'm not Ryan. I'm not many others who look at things emotionally. The reason why I don't look at things emotionally, one sec before you go.
No, I'm going to add to this point.
When your emotion clouds your logic, this is why you end up with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as your manager for 3 years. This is why you end up with a Cristiano Ronaldo at 37 years old. This is why bad decisions upon bad decisions make. You know what I'm saying? Cloud your logic. Like, that's what this is. So I do look at things very differently. Because I think clearly and logically to the point. I remove my emotion and the fact that I love my football club.
Do you know what's so mad for this?
Go on.
Someone tweeted me today, yeah, because I don't know if you saw my tweet about I quote tweeted the Arsenal. What was it, today or yesterday or whatever it was? I quote tweeted the new trailer that came out with Arteta.
Okay, yeah.
You know, when he was giving that speech.
Okay,
have you seen it?
I've not seen it, but I've seen people talking about it.
Yeah, and do you know what? I said it. I admitted it. I said, listen, I hate the fact that how much of a fan I'm becoming of Arteta himself. Now, then I had to, obviously, you know, on Twitter, you have to specify and logify and everything and all that to make sure you don't, get clipped or whatever. So I had to say, no, this does not mean I want him at my club, basically. I'm not going to say what I said word for word, but I basically said, no, this does not mean I actually want him at my club as a manager. I'm just becoming a fan of the man himself. Yeah, but he's still far till he leaves.
Yeah.
And then someone replied to me, and said, this is what makes you stand out from most Arsenal fans, like I think he said Lee Gunner. He goes, you don't let your emotions get in the way. Like, you literally just, I forgot what he said, but he basically just said, you're just logical with it. You just, you don't, he goes, you're a real fandom because you don't actually let your emotions get in the way. And when, and he basically was saying, like, I can big up a man without having to hate on a man just because he's at my club. Do you know what I mean? I can big him up. Like, cool. I don't like the fact that he's the manager of Arsenal, but that doesn't mean I can't big him up for when he does do something good, or when I see something. Fair enough. Big him up for that. Like you'd have been under Ollie, you'd have been very surprised under a few results. It's not like you're suddenly, I want Ollie at the club. No, you're just like, oh, big him up. He actually got a result today. Fair enough.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I bigged him up.
It's
I
just
gave
like
Ollie
that.
his flowers when he deserved it. When I thought he was doing
Yeah.
a good job, I give him his flowers. Like I wasn't
That's
Ollie
what I'm
out from the
saying.
beginning.
But
Yeah.
like people like he's like, I'm not gonna say my man's name here because I don't want him to feel like I'm hating or anyone to feel like I'm hating on someone. It's not that.
Yeah.
But it's what basically like it's true what he was saying. Like a lot of fans are forgetting they get their emotion too involved. The
Yep.
emotion gets in the way. The emotion clouds their actual judgment. Because do you know what? If they didn't let their emotion get in the way, they probably would have a real good judgment.
Facts. Because most people who watch football have some form of understanding because you're spending so much time watching it, talking about it, etc. So you have it, even if it's not brilliant, you have some form of knowledge just by watching for over a number of years, whether that's 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, etc., etc. But people do. People like that's why Ryan's here talking about, oh, I'm Klopp out if he plays Henderson. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's just dumb. So if he plays
hold on. Hey,
Ryan,
Ryan, how can you say stuff like that? Yeah, when my man is statistically better than Gerrard, bruv.
It's just dumb. Nah, this guy a fool. But my whole point is, it's like the whole season comes down to that. Liverpool are shot. Like blame the manager you love. Again, I don't like people shifting the blame. Put the accountability on Klopp. If you rate Klopp as highly as you say you do, and he keeps getting beat by Pep, maybe he's just not as good as you think he is, and he's not. Because even this man said they're on a similar level. Liverpool and City are a similar level. But let me ask you, James, who's better? Which manager's better? Which team is better? Manchester City have the better manager and the better team. This is why they consistently bust their ass.
All right, can I put a hypothetical to you?
Yeah, go
Just
on.
a real quick one. A real quick one. This goes to both of you, innit? Yeah. All right. Say if the season goes well, yeah, and Liverpool beat City both games. Yeah, and quite comfortably. This is just a hypothetical, by the way.
No, is it in the league you're talking about?
Yeah, in the league.
Yeah.
But by the end of the season, the same outcome. Yeah. Now, where Liverpool slipped up one was like a game against who's just come up?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, yeah. We'll use Nottingham Forest. So they slipped up a game against Nottingham Forest, but on the home game they beat them comfortably, like 4-5-0.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a few other slip ups there with just these teams that when they're at home on the reverse fixture, they comfortably beat them. But because of them stupid little mishaps, City end up winning the league.
Yeah.
Would you then say they're the second best team in the league still? Or would you say they were unlucky?
Yeah,
because this is, like I said, this is hypothetical. And like I said, they like I said, and at the start, like they comfortably beat City both games.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, because it's all about winning the war and not the battle. You can win wars. Liverpool are capable of beating any team in Europe on their day. This is why they've won the Champions League before. This is why they're one of the favorites for the Champions League. This is why they've reached however many finals. This is why they finished second consistently. This is why they've won a Premier League. This is why twice they've been a point off, I think. But City are better. You know what I'm saying? And I keep saying this. City are a better team. Whether that's a point, whether that's 2 points, whether that's 10 points, they are a better team. And people don't like me saying this. Why? I don't know. Maybe because the truth hurts. That's what it is.
Because if Liverpool were better, they just quite can't believe it's coming from a United fan.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, because I'm speak the same shit about my own team. Like when I spoke on Ronaldo, who is one of my favorite players of all time, when I turn around and say he is not it anymore. And I was saying this before he got here. I did not want him. And the whole time he's now here, and now look, man can't get a move.
Saying it before he came. I
was trying to troll you, all these Liverpool fans, man. I've been reviewing to you, all of you in the comments as well, man. You guys just need to have harsh reality choices, man. Harsh reality, man. It's okay to be. It's not like you're getting dominated by like content or like a tuition, right? Man. It's Pep, man. Like it's fine, man. It's fine. It's cool to be Pep's side chick, man.
Like, and that's what it is. Like, they get upset by it, but yo, like, it is what it is. Like, you just have to just hold that and be like, yo, we're just second best to this person. Like, it's okay. And I had to get to this nonsense because I seen Peter going back and forth with him. Flawless, you should hate Manchester City. They are your proper rivals, not Liverpool. Only Everton hate Liverpool. See, man, just get in the chat and say anything. Like, there's so much wrong with this sentence, people. People don't understand, so let me just educate for those that knew. the Manchester-Liverpool rivalry goes beyond football. Talk to anybody who's from Manchester, talk to anybody who's from Liverpool. Or just Google
just like the North London derby.
Yeah, just type in Manchester-Liverpool rivalry and modern football will come up. This is historic. It's much more than Manchester United.
This is all like wars, bro.
Yeah, like this is much more than just the team from the team that plays at Old Trafford and the team that plays at Anfield.
Like,
this is my point. So it's much more. So to say this, you just ill-informed.
Mancunians or what was it? What did they call you?
Scousers, yeah, Mancunians and Scousers.
Mancunians, yeah, or Manculians or something like that. I can't remember what they said.
Mancunian, that's what it is. Mancunian. That's what it is.
Bruv, that this was bad. Bruv, this is history. Like,
do your research. All you have to do is just do your research, man.
Oh, bruv, I learned about this shit in school. I don't even need Google.
I know. I'm talking about Thomason, innit? Because to say this, you're just ill-informed. You have Google that. You know what I'm saying in that? Like, that's
no. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit, you didn't even have to have Google, but you learned it. Well, actually, to be fair, I ain't been in school for, I don't know, 15 years now. So I don't know what they teach in history. Do they even still teach about World War II?
I have no idea, fam. I don't know. From my people says is Ronaldo.
Too far back now.
I don't know. Man said is Ronaldo a United legend? Yes, but he's souring it with this. But yeah, I still class him as a United legend, without doubt. He's still a part of one of the most.
Do you see Ronaldo staying at your club, by the way?
Yes.
This season, anyway.
Yeah. Unless, actually, that being said, someone brought up a great point. Can't remember who it was. Might have been someone in the chat or someone in the panel. and was talking about potential, because I was thinking if we can't move him on, but someone said a loan, which I could see happening, where United pay like 50% of his wages and he goes out somewhere. So I've switched on this many a time because new information is going to change your thought process.
Even 50% of the wages, like not many clubs are going to still be wanting to pay $250 for Ronaldo.
Yeah, there's very few. But he did say he was willing to take a pay cut, so that's a whole
especially with the whole. But look at Barcelona right now. How, bruv.
I let them cook, man. They cook with Chelsea. I see Chelsea get linked to Fofana and they like the tweet.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna let the Spurs fight cook Chelsea right now. Let me go.
Do your thing, Jez. The floor is yours.
I can't lie. There's nothing more to say from like Jules Kunde. Fucking lucky that they gave you Koulibaly. That's 31. So
all I can say is they had the biggest chest. When I say chest, I mean spell it with a W in the middle, like chest. They had the big, and they got robbed twice by the same, not even by different clubs, by the same club. Oh my Lord, Peter. This is peak for Chelsea, bro. Wagwan, bro.
I'm good. Don't let this remix Nigerian say a damn word.
I'm sorry, man. But bro, like, you got robbed by something.
Leftovers on loan. Shut up. Be quiet. Who are your signings?
Back to my point, people.
I don't care what you think about my signings, bro. The reality is
quiet. Stay out of this. Stay out of grown folks' business.
The reality is, bro. The reality is, you got robbed by somebody that doesn't even own a house, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
stay out of grown business. Win a fixture at Stamford Bridge, man.
Like I said,
stay out of it.
I don't care, bro. Like,
we can have 9 players on the pitch on August 12th, and we'll still whoop your ass. Your team fucking sucks.
It doesn't change the fact. Like, somebody would see that. We need the status of a Tuchel. How is like, why does anybody want to play for Xavi but not for Tuchel?
Look, put it like, listen, Peter, put it this way: if Tuchel starts the same 11 that he started against Arsenal, I don't think you're whipping them. That's just me saying that. I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying he will.
That is hilarious because we beat them with their worst 11 in January.
I'll look
it up right now.
Oh, say swear? Okay. So
welcome Peter to the show, people. Anyway,
we didn't have a preseason. Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
All I gotta say is, how like Tuchel won the Champions League, yet everybody want to play for somebody that did his budgets in Saudi Arabia.
Wait, Jez, hold on. Are you insulting Chelsea for not being able to pull players while playing?
No, I'm looking at Tuchel. I'm looking at Tuchel. I'm not looking at Chelsea. I'm not looking at Chelsea. I'm looking at Tuchel, the person. Like, I don't know what happened because somebody taught me since his wife got divorced, things has changed. Like, people don't want to pull up anymore. Like, what's going on here?
Hey, look, just it's all right. Like your country's Jollof sucks. Not gonna bring it to happen with your country's
Oh my
players.
fucking days! What did you just say?
Yeah, your country's Jollof sucks. You steal people's Wi-Fi. I get it.
Man,
You're drinking one day.
no way.
It's cool, man.
You know what?
There's no way Jess is trying to crash on my Champions League winning manager or my football club, and he supports fucking Tottenham. This isn't happening.
Hey,
Shut up. You've never seen your team win a trophy. You've never seen your team win a trophy because when you were 6, you were probably in your mud hut in Ghana, man. There's no way you're watching that Carabao Cup final.
All I'm saying is
You've never seen your team win a major trophy.
It wasn't even called Carabao Cup in 08. What was it called? Carling Cup, wasn't it?
It was called the Carling Cup, but Jazz wouldn't know that because on the Ghanaian stream he had that was on 240p.
My mum was at the final. Shout out.
See,
we're not doing this. We're not doing this, Jazz. You don't
my mom's a Spurs fan, Jazz. My mom's a Spurs fan. Don't worry, I sympathize with you because my mom's a Spurs fan.
All I'm gonna say is, man, your manager gets robbed by somebody that doesn't have a house, man.
Jazz, hold on. Jazz, hold on. We signed Raheem Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly, 2 players that are better than anyone has ever played for a football club. But my manager can't get players. Is this what we're doing?
Kane is better than both of them. Like what?
Oh, that's beautiful. Kane and his no trophies in his career is better than Sterling.
But I'm talking about just the play itself. I'm talking about the play itself.
Anyways, Jess, my manager can't attract players, but he attracted those 2. What are we saying? Does that not count?
Bro, you're lucky that Barcelona. You know what? Barcelona felt like sorry for Koulibaly, so they said, you know what? We're taking Kunde, the younger one. You guys.
Hey, are you bootlicking for Barca? Is this what you're doing?
Yes, I do.
You're trying to get closer to your because you know your manager is not going to win you one.
Yes,
because we'll probably drop you into Thursday Cup by January of next year because it's fucking trash. You're already preparing to make your graceful UCL, right?
It is what it is, but right now I'm just saying, it's still kind of spooky, like.
So we're just gonna. So Jazz, again, we're going to ignore the 2 players we actually signed. Focus on some players that Barca signed for less money than Chelsea offered after selling their TV rights to finance loans to basically buy players. We're going to focus on that and not the players we actually signed. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
All right. Let's look at your club, Jess. Let's look at your club.
Go ahead.
First, it's not free. Let's look at your club. No. You're going stones to the glass house, brother.
This is peak.
You signed Fraser Forster.
Hold on. Let me just get coffee and roll another one.
You signed Ivan Perisic, who's free and unemployed. You signed Yves Bissouma. Let's not even speak about him. But it's cool. Hey, are you slandering Koulibaly? Are you slandering an AFCON winner? You know who didn't win AFCON? The country that lost to the fucking Comoros Islands because your country's
he won.
That's who didn't win. Are you slandering AFCON's most recent winner? That country sent his nation to the World Cup?
We got 4 AFCON.
Is this what we're doing?
I don't want to hear this from a country that.
You don't want to hear this? You don't want to hear this, Jess? Don't worry. Your Wi-Fi's going to cut out in 4 seconds. You probably won't hear it anyways because you ain't changed that shit in 2 years.
Oh my days.
Your neighbors have changed their password. You'll never be on these streams, brother. You'll be screwed. I swear to you.
Yes, I will.
Keep going, Jess.
Yo,
Anyways,
Pete
Fraser
is on
Forster,
smoke, bro.
Ivan
Peter,
Perisic.
Peter, 1 minute. Peter, pause this. Wait, Peter.
Hey,
Peter.
nah, take a pause
This is
for
what we're
cause because the stream about to get even crazier in it. Welcome to the show in it. You know what I'm saying? And that big 25, 26, 30K subs, however many subs he is in it. You know what I'm saying? Content creator legend in the building.
No.
Hey,
listen, Peter, I tried to save you. I mean, not Peter, sorry, Jez. I tried to save you. I'm staying out of this, innit? I'm staying out. You caused this on yourself, innit?
Hey, Jez, let's talk about it. Jez, how many starters have you signed this summer? Let's talk about it.
Hey, we signed.
Because you made this point on a stream last week, so let's talk about it.
3 starters.
You signed 3 starters. Which are those starters?
Spencer's going to start. Perisic is going to start.
No, he's not. Spencer's going to start.
Yes,
you think Antonio Conte is going to start a youth player who he acknowledged publicly?
Antonio, if he does.
Okay, so you signed BLM Victor Moses. You signed Ivan Perisic.
Wait. Who's BLM?
Jed Spence. He's BLM Victor Moses with lower potential.
Why is Victor Moses not BLM Victor Moses? What happened?
What happened? You know what? I don't know, man. You can call Victor Moses BLM Jed Spence, Jed Spence BLM Victor. They're the same.
They're both BLM, fam.
They're the same.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on?
Hey, Jazz, it's all fun and games until you find out Jed Spence is half Nigerian. Then what are you gonna do, man?
Hey, man, it is what it is, fam. Like, if you can ball for me, cool, innit?
Look,
if he doesn't.
Look, anyways, my point is, Jez is slandering my team for losing players. That's great. You signed a fake Brazilian.
I'm slandering your team. I'm just.
Hey, Jez, be honest. If you didn't know, if Richarlison hadn't played for Brazil, where do you think he was from? Bolivia or like Peru?
Bro,
or what's up?
I would have told you, bro. He would have been from fucking Argentina.
That was rude.
Nah, man. This Jez is
That
trying
was
to
fucking
catch
rude.
He supports Tottenham.
Hey, bro.
We're not doing this, Jez.
The thing is,
We're not. You don't get to do this.
If you didn't know he played for Brazil, where would you think he played for Bolivia?
Bro, you can't tell me Richarlison's not from French Guyana. You can't tell me in
He
confidence.
is.
I'm sorry.
You
can't tell me.
Do you see the chicken dance?
I add to this, Mr. 30K, bruv.
Hey, Lewis,
I don't even know what he was saying. What did you say? Just was
He's trying to slander Thomas Tuchel's Poland, saying we can't get players because we're losing to Barca. So I said, what about AFCON winner?
Jez was about to slap the Chelsea. Yeah, Pia just popped it.
Isn't like 80%? Isn't 80% of Arsenal's signings always coming out saying that they rejected Tottenham at like 15 or something?
Yeah, because this is what they get.
Let's not talk about Pool, bro.
This is what they get.
You lot repel.
Speaking of things rejecting people, Conte's hair. What's going on? Conte's hair. Let's talk about it.
Oh my!
This is not a personal issue.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my!
Your manager's own hair ran away from his head because he hated it.
Even from the manager, they're repelling.
One out time, though. One out time, man.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is here. I prefer my manager to be bald. There's something different about it.
You prefer your manager to be bald? He was embarrassed by it, brother. He got fake hair plugs. You know what those hair plugs got him? One UCL knockout round success.
All I gotta say is,
that's what they got him.
If he
Good work, Jez.
If he would have praised him, he definitely win the league from. If he would have praised him.
Hey, you know what? You definitely win the league. He'll definitely quit by January because he didn't sign fucking Ashley Barnes. Freaking terrorist.
All I'm saying is, I was asking questions. I was saying,
asking questions. Is that what you were doing? Hey, Jez, what's wrong? You feel impressed? What's wrong, brother? Speak.
No, I'm not impressed.
Speak. You're running out of Wi-Fi, Jez. Keep going.
You see me, you saw me.
What about Jez?
You saw me earlier today.
Peter, let him speak, bro. Peter, let him speak.
This guy trying to crash on my team. He supports Tottenham. This is not what we do here.
Yeah, go on, Jez. What did you say? Say that again.
Bro, I was only on pro clubs, man. People trying to press me, the whole team. Bro, I can't through the whole 11, bro. Can't do this to me.
Played very well. You did, fam. You played very well. You did.
That's great, Jez. You played well on pro clubs. Ask someone who gives a fuck. We don't care. We're talking about Chelsea and Tottenham.
What trophy for Tottenham?
We don't care that you played well at pro clubs 3 days ago. No one cares.
Look at this guy.
No one cares.
Oh no! Listen, I'm definitely going on mute. Keep me out of this one, fam. Listen, I didn't say shit in it.
This guy thought we really weren't going to pull up and defend his football.
Like I said,
no way.
Only ask questions.
No way.
You got emotional.
That is hilarious.
This is ridiculous.
It's okay.
You know what Tottenham did to find a wing back? They went to a championship game.
Fam, nah, bruv. There's three, fam. I can barely handle two. Three. Nah, listen, Jez. Listen, Jez. You listen. I'm sorry, innit. Like
the Champions League final lasted 30 seconds.
Yeah, don't burn the
Yeah, Jez. What is this?
And then they had to change the rules from because they cheated.
Soko was pulling
you
the
didn't
cap.
score in the final anyways. It doesn't matter.
But we would have scored, bro, if they didn't have.
Would you have? Because you didn't. Because you didn't. So you're gonna tell me they would have scored except they didn't score. How does that work?
I would have bet money.
nah, let's not be.
Money.
How
Let's
does
be
it
real,
feel that
bruv.
your greatest moments in modern history?
Wait,
is a
Jez, what do you mean you would have bet
semi-final
money? You don't have any money to bet. Whose money are you betting with?
Yes, I have.
Whose money are you betting with?
Yes, I have my money.
win? Hi,
Your
Jez.
money? Hey, what's the currency of Ghana? Someone tell me.
Hi, Jez.
Packet of Chris and a
Someone tell me.
pillowcase.
What's the exchange rate for pounds?
As of today, I'm not Ghanaian right now.
Hi, Jez.
All right, Jez. What did Germany have? Euros?
Hi, Jez.
We have a World Cup.
Oh, we? Are you German right now?
Yes,
Are you,
we. Yeah.
are you
Hi,
after
Jez.
in November? Or are you German?
To be honest, no joke.
Hi, Jez.
Certain standards going on
Hey,
the
Lewis,
timeline right now.
please
I
don't
can't
say
represent my
No,
Ghanaian
I gotta ask him. Jez.
Realize you have
Jez.
blonde hair and blue eyes.
Shit, man.
Jez, mate.
I see like 3 people calling Jez from like, what's going on here?
Jez.
Somebody speak.
I just want to ask, why is your biggest moments in modern history a semi-final win?
It's not even that.
It's not. What is it, Jez?
No, don't worry about it. This season
Don't worry
will change. Don't worry about it.
What was it, Jez? What was it? The
Very
team
confused.
for the final?
Don't
Oh, hey, Lewis, you got me dying, bro.
Before you went down 1-0 a minute later.
See,
I can at least hear it from Arsenal.
Oh, Lewis, you got me dying, bro.
This all started because I wanted to ask questions.
You lot coming with your cobweb trophy cabinet.
This question, all I want to ask is questions.
Bro, what's your big cabinet? They don't need one, bro.
They haven't got anything, bro.
Nah, they needed one for that. They needed one for that Audi Cup still, and that one they just the one they just won in America still.
I have to die on the hill for Paulus. I know what
you know. C1 and Fata on the panel for you to slander Chelsea.
Yeah, why did you think you could get away with this?
Yeah,
why did you
big
think
boy
that
stuff?
happen?
Yeah, big boy stuff. Yeah.
I can't believe you really thought this was gonna slide.
You foresee one could do something to me. What the hell?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck you, Jess.
Oh,
Fuck
you,
you, man.
no, Jesus.
Hey, stay out of this. We got this. Stay out of this. Bring Draymond out. Take him out right now.
I was slandering the whole team and you were doing nothing. You were just sitting there
This
enjoying.
is peak for
I know you
Jez,
enjoyed,
bro.
but it was slandering Chelsea the other day.
4 against 1.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
This feels like I'm getting blacked, bro.
You try to send for Thomas Tuchel.
Man said I've been
Champions
blackballed.
League winning manager when his manager has not even
Jess,
made a
I've been
UCL
blackballed.
semi-final.
Jess, let's make a bet. £1,000.
You know what, guys? Fuck that. Let's just
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
slander Antonio Conte.
Jess, let's make a
That's
bet.
not the content then. I stand the team
Yes.
already.
Jess,
Facts. Facts, let's do it.
Call him old, whatever. I
All
don't
right.
care.
Hey, guys. So in the 2019-2020 UEFA Champions League, right?
Yeah.
Inter Milan were in a group.
Big uppy girl.
Fair enough. Inter Milan were in a group with Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Because he's in the chat, that's why. Big up to him,
Oh.
y'all. It's because he's in the chat.
Hey, man. It is what it is. Inter Milan were in a group with Galatasaray, Real Madrid, and I think it was Mönchengladbach. Let me check to make sure, though. Take a wild guess who got out of that group. Take a wild guess, people.
Well,
Not
Conte.
Wiki Schools, that's for sure, man.
Oh, not Antonio Conte's team because they're fucking garbage. The next season, actually, no. I think I might be wrong about the fourth team in that
I
group.
think you might be wrong.
It doesn't matter. Inter still didn't get out, man. Don't matter.
Nah, Inter got third in that one. Then they lost
Yeah.
the fucking Europa
Was
League
it
to
last
Sevilla
year?
because
Yeah, I
Lukaku
thought it
scored an
was
own
last
goal.
year.
Yeah.
The next year was when they were in the group with Shakhtar, who had COVID. So the Shakhtar played the under 21s basically and still beat Inter because Inter are a disgrace. Mönchengladbach, who were debutantes, and Real Madrid. Inter finished fourth, dropped out of Europe. They were in a group with Galatasaray. It was Juve, Galatasaray, Real Madrid, and I think it was fucking like Copenhagen or something like that. They got third, went into the Europa League, lost to Benfica. I don't know how you lose to Benfica in Europe. I'm not sure which unserious teams partake in such activities, but Antonio Conte does. So that's Jez's manager.
Hey, Ten Hag did.
He signed all these workman players, threw in a few BLM players to beat the racist allegations, but he's Italian, so you never know. And they think they're going to do anything in the European Cup this year. I don't get it. All of you people.
I've always said it, yeah. I'm only worried about Conte this season in the league. That's it. I'm not worried about him in no other cup competition. No. As in, no. I mean, as in, not like challenging for the title, not like that. I'm just talking about like being better than what they've done this year. You know what I mean? But that's only this year. After this year, and I've already said it, I'm only worried about Spurs this year. After this year, I won't worry about Spurs because I already know Conte will either be walking at the end of the season or they're going to just end up dropping off regardless because it's just Conte. And yeah, so I'm only really worried about Spurs this year, but not like too worried to the point where like challenging for the league and that. That's
once they don't sign like Raja Nainggolan in the January because Conte wants him for whatever reason, he'll threaten to quit and then
once they're unable to sign Ashley Young from Villa, they'll be done this week.
Once they Uber Ashley Young, you know.
Ashley Young is the wingback to rereplace Jed Spence.
Yeah, Jez, you picked the wrong team, fam. I don't know why you spot. I don't know why you spot. Out of all the teams you could have picked, yeah, and I'm not even saying Arsenal as one. You picked Spurs. You could have picked anyone, and you picked Spurs.
You know what?
Bro.
Let's ask the real question. Jez is Ghanaian, masking is German. His previous favorite manager was Argentine, and his club's current manager is Italian. What do all three of those countries have in common, people? Let's think about it. Let's really think about it.
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong about what's wrong.
Hey, finish your sentence, brother. Finish your sentence.
Oh, I love everybody. Okay?
Guys, how do you?
Let's go, Jez. I love everybody. Let's go,
somebody-
Jez.
I love everybody.
That's exactly what a descendant of the Axis powers would say, Jez. That's exactly what they would say. Let's talk about it.
Hey,
This man's willing to throw Ghana under the bus at any opportunity.
Yes, I will.
He's willing to slander everything Ghanaian. He was doing that as soon as they lost to Comoros, changed his flag from Ghana to Germany. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. He lives in Leicester. Apparently, no one's ever seen Jez.
Nah, I've seen Jez. He put his camera on by accident. We know what he looks
Yes,
like.
yes,
Hey, blackface. He was doing a Griezmann. Blackface. Blackface.
If that was blackface, that was an exceptional blackface.
Yeah, he's doing a
He used to get to the makeup artist
Let's
for
talk about
that
it.
because he was dark skinned.
Hey, Jez, I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Don't worry. You ain't slick.
That's the nigga's gonna post.
His favourite movie is Tropic Thunder because he like Robert Downey Jr. blacking up. Right?
Facts.
I've never actually seen that film. Is it good? I've never seen it.
It's a very good film.
I've never seen it. Is it good?
Of course, Jez likes that film. Of course, he does.
Yes.
Hey, you lot. Hey, before we continue, yo, there's nearly just under 60 of you lot locked in. Get the likes up. We're even at 30 likes, yo. Mods, please get everybody liking the video.
Aye, that's
Share
disrespect.
it across
Run
all the
the lights
socials.
up.
Subscribe, yeah, man. Run the likes up, man. There's 60 of you lot here. Where else you getting this type of content at this time?
Hey, Jez, serious question, yeah?
Sorry.
Go on, Cam.
Yeah,
Get your questions in as well, people. Continue to get your questions.
Serious
in.
question.
Yeah, bro.
Like, legit, like, what made you start supporting Spurs?
No self-esteem.
I know Peter's gonna roast me, so like.
Because they wear a white kit.
Say that again. Is that the reason?
No, it's not the reason. It's not the reason. I know what
Is that
you're
the
saying.
reason?
No, it's not
Oh
the reason.
my lord!
They play at White Hart
Being
Lane.
white. Let's
Play
talk
at White
about
Hart
it.
Lane.
It's not the
White
reason.
Hart Lane.
Let's talk about
No.
it.
Let him answer. Let him answer. Yeah. So, what is the actual reason? Then?
White kid.
Nah.
The Lily Whites. Play at
Ah.
White
Let's
Hart
talk
Lane.
about it.
Hey,
Mom, I'm wearing blue.
All I'm
I'm
gonna say
supporting
is, all I'm
Chelsea,
gonna
man.
say is just shout out to
Let's go.
somebody, but no, it's not the reason. Like one of my favorite players from football is Bale, so like when he was at Spurs, so it's like
Favorite player is white.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, you need to let this.
Peter, what are you trying to say? Man?
You know what I'm trying to say. I already said it. You want me to say it again? I'll say it. All right.
Say
He
it.
denounces Ghana at every opportunity. He sides with Germany. His previous favorite manager was Argentine. You know what they did post World War II. His current manager's from Italy. You know what they were getting down to. That's what I'm saying. That's His favorite player is Gareth Bale. He's white. Wore Lily White.
Accusations on my name.
That was Des from Young.
Play at White Hart Lane.
On my feet.
Right, come on, guys. Come on.
This all looks too good for you, bro.
Hey, I don't know what these allegations are, man. It's
You
crazy.
know what these are. You know what we're saying.
These allegations are so crazy. Yeah, if this was the court, yeah, I think you might get found guilty right now. It's
That's a
mad.
rap. You know what I'm saying?
It's a rap.
Hey, no,
It's more of a rap than a prison right now. So
Don't get
mad.
twisted. I love slow buddies, but it's not like I don't like any other like sort of people in
See,
like,
no one made you say that. Like, you didn't
I
have to
said
say
I like
that.
snow bunnies. Hey, any snow bunnies who are watching, hit up Jez in it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
hit
saying?
up Jez. Don't hit up us.
Hit up Jez in
but
it. Just any
honestly,
snow
like,
bunnies
I
watching in it.
love black women. I love everything.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
you
you got
friends,
black
too,
friends.
don't
Yeah,
you?
you've heard it all before.
You got black friends, don't you, Jez?
Yes, I do.
You got black friends, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You can't be racist, can't you?
Yeah.
I can't be racist.
Clearly, right?
Can't be racist. My car's black.
Hey,
He's probably got a black cat too.
I don't own a cut. I don't own a cut.
Hey, hey. Are you trying to erase your guilt by having a black pro club player as well?
Yeah, Jez, let's be honest. You know you want to make him white like Gareth Bale.
No,
If you want to, Jez, you want to play left back, just tell me. I can make you a young Gareth Bale on clubs. It's fine.
No.
You want to make him look like Joshua Kimmich?
Hey, Jed,
That's what you wanna do.
this is a roasting. This is from after cooking. This is now a roasting, bro. This is you're getting roasted now, bro.
Hey, they can do what they want to do, man. It doesn't.
The worst roasting than when Tottenham come to Stamford Bridge.
Hey, man. We received the second game of the season.
Oh, you
What was
that's
there to
out
see,
of order.
bro? You come, you
Oh, wait,
lose, you
wait.
leave.
Hold up. You play? Is it Chelsea Spurs second game of the season?
Yeah, Stamford Bridge. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, put
going
on
to
the
be
schedule.
a fucking net game. I swear to God, if Spurs somehow pull out a result, yeah, I'm going to be on that stream just to hear just talking shit. If that actually happens, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, yeah. But if Spurs manage to pull out a win on that game, yeah, I'm telling you right now,
Spurs cannot win.
On the stream after just to hear Jez talk shit.
Cam. Sorry, Tottenham cannot win. Tottenham can't win. It's impossible for them. A result for them is a draw. They can't win.
Never say never.
They don't win at Chelsea.
The
only time they did was like hilarious.
You want to know Tottenham's only win at Chelsea in the last 30 years?
I know.
Take a wild guess who their manager was.
He's gonna bring the second one.
That fucking criminal. He let go of the one thing we had
left. I can't. Listen, Jez, I tried in it. I did try in it, but my trying obviously failed in it.
It's calm.
Big up Conte.
No,
never. Italian manager.
I love Conte.
Guys, if Antonio Conte goes to prison, I'll go visit him just to laugh at him. I will.
That game was a criminal. Fucking hell.
16, 17.
Listen. You'll never hear an Arsenal fan say these words. No. You'll never hear an Arsenal fan say these words, yeah? But for all agenda purposes after today's stream. No. After all agenda purposes after today's stream, yeah? This is the only time I generally want Spurs to beat Chelsea.
Guys watching, that's
just
1 hour,
Jez's
17
reaction.
minutes,
That's
9
it.
seconds.
I just want to get Jez's reaction. This is the only time.
Just to let everyone know as well, including Cams and everyone, what we will be doing going forward with this season is like on match after match days, like so the Saturday nights, Sunday nights, we will do fan calling shows as well. So you lot can jump on, and that's you lot, the residents in the comments in it. You lot can jump on and get shit off your chest.
We're gonna have a shit season.
At 1 hour 17 minutes, bro.
Fan calling shows in it Saturdays and Sundays, depending on the games that I've gone on during the day. People.
Yo, in the comments. In the Carabao Cup against Tottenham, we started in the Carabao Cup against Tottenham last season at Stamford Bridge. We started at Spilicueta, Kepa, Malang Sarr, Marcus Alonso, Saul, Ziyech, Havertz, Mount, Jorginho, Lukaku, and Rudiger. And we beat them 2-0 and they had 30% of the ball. They're not beating.
Talk about. One sec.
You didn't score a single goal against us.
In 4 games. We beat them.
And Kepa played all of those games, by the way. Mendy never started.
One of them games, first and foremost, here, that foul on Thiago, that was not a foul from. This is some rough.
Are you talking about refs? You scored no goals in 4 games. Go home. You scored no goals in 4 games.
That was not a foul.
You scored no goals in 4 games. Talking about refs.
And by the way,
this is the world's smallest violin for your ass. The world's smallest violin.
No, like I said, it was a foul. Anyways, like I said, second game of the season, Chelsea versus Tottenham at the Stamford Bridge. If we lose, all those Chelsea fans there in the comments and you want to roast me in the fan calling, go ahead, fam. I'll take you all on. Pause.
Let's go, Jez. Energy. Let's go. Like I said, fan calling shows will be happening, people. Like I say, Saturday.
All I know is
once that comes, most Saturdays, most Sundays, people depend. Especially if there's a big game that weekend or there's a surprise result, I'll definitely make sure it happens. But I know you like in the comments have a lot to say. As you can see from the panelists, they have a lot to say as well. Yeah, not to you lot. It's a big game here. In Sarcasm City, it's a big game. Yeah, it's a big game here. 100%.
That's control.
It's a big game.
What Spurs? What you trying to say? Spurs Chelsea in a big game?
Yes,
every time.
I be saying, so if you lot win, then you telling me you ain't just gonna roast Jez and roast Spurs?
We're used to it.
You're still gonna roast them, though, innit?
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
That's my point. They're gonna get roasted like
but we expect to be roasting them.
You think I'm gonna roast Jez about this game? I'm just gonna go straight for the whole like self-loathing angle, dude. I don't care about this.
Okay, my point is,
now that I put together this Jez agenda, we're eating. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm saying it's gonna cause a reaction. Is my point. Same way. Who's the opening game you lot have got? Is it
Everton?
Like, so if you beat Everton, it's not going to be anything.
Do you want to know, Flawless? Do you want to know the difference between the two sides? The difference between the two sides is we beat Tottenham at home for fun. One of Pochettino's greatest achievements as a Tottenham manager is winning at Chelsea.
Well,
all I gotta say is, I'm fuming at Conte if you don't beat Chelsea.
You're not going to beat us. Why are you preparing?
You know what's so mad about Spurs? You know what's so mad about Spurs?
I'm just saying.
Hey, big up Rums as well, man. Large up my guy Rums.
You know what's so mad about Spurs? The maddest thing about Spurs is, and this is generally Spurs. Like
Breaking
they
up
generally
camps.
see a successful season as just finishing above Arsenal.
No,
You know that. Now, most clubs see a successful season when they've won a cup or a trophy. These man just care about, like, I'm not saying all the fans, I'm not just saying that, but I'm saying these man at Spurs only really care about finishing above Arsenal for the trophy.
Yeah, but
all those
I
people that think like
can't
that are retards.
lie. Arsenal were doing the exact same thing a decade ago, but
doing what?
You lot always used to celebrate finishing above Spurs. We ain't forgot about St. Tottenham's Day.
No, bro, they met, bruv. If you don't know the history about St. Tottenham's Day, please
I know
don't,
about
because
it. You lot had
this
it
go
every
no.
year
This
for
go
like
that
2
you know what it
decades.
is. This goes back further than that. Yeah, because for the longest, Tottenham were never challenging for top 4. Yeah, so there was never a fear of them finishing above us. And then the first season they challenged for top 4 was like Harry Redknapp.
Yeah, and I mean around that era. That's when you lot were
Yeah,
celebrating.
the reason why we say St. Tottenham's Day was because most seasons, at the end of the season, they used to manage to fuck up on the last game, and Arsenal used to overtake.
Yeah, no, you used to have it just as fun because they never come close
Yeah,
to you
no,
guys.
but
When you
the
got
thing
closer,
is, yeah,
it was
no,
an actual
but we
achievement.
didn't know. But the difference between us and Spurs was, if we finished above Spurs, we still didn't see that as a successful season. We just finished above our North London rivals. That's it.
I don't know. Some
Whereas
of them
when Spurs finish above
very
Arsenal,
bad.
they see that as a successful season.
Hey, all I gotta say is, if we finish with Arsenal this season but we don't win shit, it's not a successful season for me personally. I said this to Flores already. I don't care. Like, I see
You've
some
already
of these
won
teams
something.
No.
That pre-season cup you won. We beat Rangers.
See how these man celebrated it as well compared to how we celebrated. We just like, hey, these man are like,
what?
what?
Champagne and everything.
Nobody celebrated.
Hey, man,
But they were popping.
Nobody.
Like, you would have thought that should have been Arsenal. Like, we just gave Chelsea a 4-0 L, yeah, but you would have thought that should have been Arsenal popping champagne. But we were just like, cool with it, yeah, we won, yeah, whatever. But these man were popping champagne like it was the World Cup.
Oh man. All I gotta say is, man, if we don't win a trophy this season but finish top 4, it's a shit season, man. I don't care.
What do you expect from Spurs though? Like,
hey, you lot continue to get your questions in as well, people.
Do you even?
So what? If you don't what? So if you finish top 4, that's not enough for you.
No, just not this season. No.
He wants more. I understand that. The manager they have, the players they've signed. You're looking at.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
I need more. Like,
Hamza, you're not in that boat for Arsenal. Don't you look at it and go, with the money Arteta spent, you finished 5th.
Oh yeah, 100%.
A trophy.
No, but that's the problem. That's the problem is with Arsenal is we know where Arteta's levels are. Half the fan base don't, but we do.
I think that's what I was gonna say. I think you know. I'm not sure about the rest of your fan base. I think
yeah. Well, me and a select few know about about where Arteta's ceilings are. Now the fan base. This is what I'm saying. Look, we spent all this money, yeah. So if we don't get top 4, regardless if we win a trophy or not, but we need to win a trophy as well. But if we don't get top 4, regardless, this is, bruv, Arteta needs to go. Well, he needs to go anyway, but he needs to go because, like I said, he's just not it at Arsenal.
It's understandable. Like I said,
you get what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
it's all well and good that if he goes on, look, it's all well and good winning an FA Cup, yeah, like, fucking hell, that's all we've won in the last 10 years is FA Cups. This is what pisses me off. It's like, I don't disrespect the FA Cup in that sense. It's like, but I love the FA Cup, innit? Because if you was about the times when it was FA Cup weekends.
If you were to finish 5th and win the FA Cup, is that good? Has Arteta exceeded your expectations?
No.
All right, what about 4th in the FA Cup?
No.
3rd in the FA Cup?
4th in the FA Cup, then if he gets 4th, then he wouldn't have exceeded my expectations because I'm looking at the money he spent and I'm thinking, well, you should be there regardless. You get what I mean?
That's fair.
So I'll be surprised that he got there, but I wouldn't be like exceeding it only because, about 450 mil. Do you know what I mean? For fuck's sake.
Aye, fam.
You get what I'm saying? So after a 450 mil squad, I'm not being funny. Any 450 mil squad should be in a fucking Champions League.
I agree on that.
That's a fair. That's a fair
and
assessment.
And Arteta's been like 3 years there, and he hasn't even finished top 4 once.
That's what I'm saying. It's been 8th, 8th, and 5th. So if he gets top 4, then he's already. But if he gets top 4, he's already got himself another 2 years at Arsenal. Put it that way.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So
if you're looking at, because then he said, yeah, if you finish top 4, it would be the overachievement. Yeah, so that makes sense. I get exactly what you're saying, fam.
You guys really
get exactly what you're saying.
Top 4 should be seen as an overachievement?
Say that again. What you say, Peter? You sound low. Say that again.
Do you think them finishing top 4 should be seen as an overachievement in their eyes?
No, it's not overachievement.
No, not an overachievement. No, that's not an overachievement. It's more of a
trophy parade.
I don't think they have a 4th best manager. I don't think they have the 4th best team. I don't think they have the 4th best manager. So yes.
But shouldn't be the expectation be to be?
It depends on again. That's what I'm saying.
It's like, you know what it is?
I don't rate Arteta highly. I don't rate their team highly.
Yeah.
So to me, if they finish 4th, that's an overachievement. I think that they have the 6th best team in the league.
Like, for example, I think Tottenham overachieved last season.
100%.
Like,
no business to be there.
Considering where they were when Nuno left, right? Mm-hmm. And just the general chaos that happened, right? Mm-hmm. Arsenal had kind of like a free run to 4th. There's a screenshot.
Do you know how many free ones we had for 4th, bro? Let's not get into this.
But like there was a screenshot from the table in February where Arsenal played 26 and they were 5 points clear of Tottenham, who had played 28 games. They had games in hand and points on the board, kind of thing. And it's like from the beginning of the season, no one was going to say Arsenal finished 4th. But at that certain point in time, they looked to be nailed on for 4th place, right? Expectations can change throughout a season. So, like, for me, now, with everybody being reinforced, I don't think Arsenal are going to finish in 4th. Because as much as I hate Conte and I despise the ground he walks on, he's not a worse manager than Arteta is. Mm-hmm. He isn't. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on Manchester United and the fact that they have, like, an actual coach. Like, everybody's completely written off the possibility of them getting 4th, which I just think is crazy. Like, I don't think there's levels between Tottenham.
Ten Hag and Tax.
I mean, we could say that, Lewis, but like, I don't think he's a worse manager than the other two that are in that discussion.
But the squad still needs major reinforcement.
I mean, yeah, but like we're assuming one, that's not going to happen, and 2, we're just discounting United from this top 4 race entirely, which I just think is premature. I need to see them be shit before I'm going to rule it out, because Tottenham were shit for 2/3 of the season, and they got 4th.
Right up.
So, like, it could happen. I don't think it will necessarily. Like, if things go how they probably should, Tottenham should be getting 4th again. Yep. Just because they have better players up top than Arsenal do, and they have a better coach. But football's not always that simple, right? Like, Kane's ankle explodes. He misses 3 months. You never know.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
things can happen, you know? Like, but for Arsenal, like, the fans, I think Flawless, we need to acknowledge, like, it's kind of normal for fans to aspire to overachieve. Like, again, you should aspire to slightly overachieve while also being realistic and understanding where you finish and where you are.
That's why I always say this is where I think United will finish, but this is the best we can do. Like I said, I think United should be in a top 4 race. I'm expecting us to be in contention.
But I'm saying even for like Arsenal fans, right? Like,
if you look at it, if you're just looking at it,
aspire to overachieve a little bit, while also being realistic about like where you are, especially
if
where your managers have like
one sec, come, one sec, go on, Pio.
Like, it's a little bit different because like Arteta's been there since before COVID, guys. He's been there a long time. Well, that's kind of a weird way to look at it, but he was there
just before. It was legit just before COVID. Legit.
Yeah, but like still, like
that's not me defending him, by the way. That he was legit just before COVID.
But, like, he's been there at least a year longer than anyone else in terms of those fighting for 4th place around him. Right? So like he's had the time and the patience. Like, it should be kind of normal and accepted for fans to slightly like aspire to overachieve in that scenario. I get that. It would be like a little bit delusional for United fans to be like, he has to get 4th while recognizing you've only signed 3 players and you've got an unhappy Cristiano Ronaldo and just all this general uncertainty and like you're hemorrhaging talent. Like, there's delusional points, and then there's where like, okay, I hear it. Like, do I think Arsenal will finish 4th? No, but I think that should be the aim. Like, that should be the minimum. We need to get past the point where, oh, it's time, give them time to build a squad, excuses. Like, eventually, you got to produce. And that should, like, to be honest, they should be trying to win the Europa League. your team, Arsenal, Spurs, when they inevitably drop in because Conte's terrible, they should all be trying to win that.
Yeah.
Like that would be the thing I would covet if I were any of those teams. Because while fourth gets you into the UCL, winning the Europa League gets you into pot 1 of the UCL draw, and it gets you a berth in the Super Cup. Which I don't care what people say.
And it gets you a trophy as well.
Winning the Europa League against Arsenal slapped a lot better than finishing third. Absolutely. I don't care what anyone says.
Of course it does. It's a trophy. It's a European trophy. Of course it is. Yep. Without doubt. And I said this. I've said United should target the Europa League like it's the Premier League. To me, that should be the number one priority. Like Ten Hag may think differently and may move differently. I've said this, though, for the first time ever as a Manchester United fan, the Premier League is not top priority or joint priority with the Champions League. Go win the Europa League. That's what I'm looking at. And if we don't, obviously context matters, but for the most part, I'd be very disappointed if we don't. Very disappointed. Without further signings or with signings. Because I like the signings we've made, we've just not had enough. We've bought 3 players who improve our first team. They improve our 11. Like, without doubt. Malacia, Martinez, ERIKSEN all improve our first 11. So it's like, that's a start. Plus, he knows them as well. He knows ERIKSEN, he knows Malacia, he knows Martinez. I think people are overlooking that. And then the talent that's already there as well. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Football is a system-based game in 2022. Nobody thrives at the highest level without it. This is why you see top players for their clubs go to international duty and not look the same. Systems is key. Absolutely key in today's game. The whole individual Mavericks thing is gone. Yes, you can add talent to a team and it can improve it, but you need a system around it. That's why when Tuchel took over Chelsea, they went from looking shabby to winning a Champions League. That's Tuchel. Nobody was saying that was a Champions League winning side when Lampard was in charge. Maybe Timo, and that's it. And that's it.
Johnny Minerals.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's just plain delusion. You know what I'm saying? But you see a lot of that. I had someone in the chat tell me United's real rivals ain't Liverpool. I'm like, all right, okay. You clearly just not from the city. You're just not from the city and that. Like, you're just not. You gonna tell me someone who's born and bred Manc? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're taught from early to hate them. You know what I'm saying? Before I even went to Liverpool, I was taught, we dislike Scousers.
Before you, bruv, you're taught that when you're in the room, bruv. Like, fam, bruv, you
don't like
I'm
them.
even from them sides, but I know about that hatred, bruv.
He's like, I'm American and I know the history. He's like, yo, do your research. It's facts. All you have to do is do some Google is right there. And it'll give you a list of
that's some real beef.
And it's just like
that is like that transcends like the normal bounds of like football rivalry for me personally. It's not
and that's like, do you know what that's like as well, Peter? Manchester and Leeds as well.
Yep.
But then saying that Leeds normally hate everyone. Leeds, but I was Leeds hate everyone. Leeds. London as well, but Leeds and London, well, London is in Leeds anyway.
Well, fuck Leeds, innit? You know what I'm saying in that?
Yeah, fuck Leeds.
Yeah, man, serious. Exactly that. Fuck Leeds, jokers, clowns. You know what I'm saying in that?
Fuck Leeds.
You see.
Absolutely, man. I stand him.
We all lay Leeds scum. We all lay Leeds scum. We all lay Leeds scum. We all lay Leeds scum.
James are trying to kill Kovacic.
Yeah, and to this, to
James, fuck Daniel James.
And you lot, before we close out, continue to get your questions in as well. I'm going to be real. Ronaldo is starting to get overhated. People can't have a balanced view, especially when I see tweets and streams where people are begging number 11 to come back so Sias 7 can go. It's a shame. As for that latter part, they're just the lowest of the low. So, like, that's what that is, James. Innit? Anyone begging number 11 to come back, what happened, what's been talked about with Thomas Partey today, the news that has come out with regarding of that, anyone looking for those players to come back is just the lowest of the low in it. So, like, that's just beyond football. That's just human decency. You know what I'm saying? And that, which a lot of people don't have. In regards to the Ronaldo hate getting overhated, he caused this on himself. This is his fault. You know what I'm saying? And that. Never mind it. I've spoken on this many a time. His performances on the pitch, which I push to the side. I keep saying this and I say this repeatedly. If he doesn't want to be here, let him go. He's a part of the reason Manchester United are in the Europa League. You're in the team. You contributed to us helping finishing 6th. You're a part of that. So therefore, if you don't want to lie in that bed you made, cool. I'm cool with that. But if you don't want to be here, dip. Now that's calm. Like, I have no issues. But lo and behold, I wish, but your manager's too smart for it.
Let him go there.
Your manager's way too smart. And I said this all, and people look, why you so critical?
Werner and Havertz.
You have Michy Batshuayi, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner, and your manager still said no. That lets you know the levels of this guy.
I don't want to see that free play for my club. Never.
That lets you know the levels of this guy. Nobody wants him.
That's right, mate. He's trying to keep
this
a
amazing
dressing room together, not destroy it by adding this guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's this great.
You guys don't care for Tuchel's job long term if you really wanted to sign Ronaldo.
Yeah,
you guys don't care.
What do you mean? It's either that or Werner and back to Ryan. That's about.
Let me answer that. Let me answer that protect question quick.
Before you go one step. Well, yeah, we know Timo wants him.
He's
supposed to scoop. Yeah, you smile, fam. We see you.
Don't
act quiet.
To be fair.
I'm saying.
Like everybody in the stadium.
I can, like I said in it, you can't get a move. He's this amazing, and he's this elite goal scorer, and he's exceptional, and he excels at this, and the winning mentality, and all of this stuff. Why does nobody want him? Chelsea have Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Michy Batshuayi as their attacking options, and Thomas Tuchel still said no. He was still like, nah, I'm good. Atletico Madrid, still, I don't even know who they have playing up top, and they're like, no. Bayern Munich just sold
Atletico Madrid fans put fucking signs up saying no.
Exactly. That tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, but they've got rivalry.
I forgot Suarez went back to Uruguay.
Most of the times, I feel.
Even outside of the rivalry, Lewis, if he's that amazing, how come nobody wants him? Uncomfortable conversations though, but when I say it coming from United fan people, and I state all this, I said this beforehand. I said all of this 12 months ago when we signed him. I said we would have owned. Oh, nah, there was teams in for him. So where are them teams now then? Where are them teams now? Everybody quiet now.
They done Kanye West and didn't drop.
Facts, it gets real quiet. It's word to Hitman Holler. It gets real quiet when facts start getting turned around and that. You know what I'm saying? It gets real quiet.
If he weren't Ronaldo, no, you wouldn't be.
But yeah, let me quickly answer that question.
37-year-old striker. Do you know what I mean?
You spitting stuff. But go on, Cams.
He'll win the golden boot at the Chelsea.
You know what? Let me just quickly answer this question, innit? Realistically, if you don't get top 4, there'll be serious questions about him. Personally, I wanted to get sacked today, but that ain't gonna happen. If you don't get top 4, I think there will be questions. He might get sacked, but realistically, I feel like unless he has a real fall off season, like in his first season, he ain't getting sacked because of the money he's got them invested in. If that makes sense, unless they do their football smarts and go for a Luis Enrique or something like that.
You know what they'll say? They'll say, "Oh well, it's a real, congested season." Because
I know this is the problem.
You know what I mean?
Excuse, they'll try every excuse under the bus. And more, fam.
His players went to World Cup. It's an unprecedented season. They got injured.
All of this and all of that, bruv. It's just gonna be excuse after excuse. I'm used to it, bruv. I'm fucking used to it, bruv.
I think it depends, though, bro. Like what it looks like in terms of failing. Like we always set out these benchmarks for what is success and what is failure, and we try to look at things in a bit too black and white of a way. Yes, failing would be bad, but I think there's got to be context to everything as well. It's one thing to miss the Champions League or to not win the Europa League, but it would be another thing for Arsenal to crash out in the round of 16 to some random team. From
no. I'm just going on the league itself. If you're gonna bring in more context, as in Europa League, if it was to finish 5th, but then miraculously wins the Europa League, then there won't be questions.
No, but I'm saying even if you didn't win the Europa League, it's one thing to go out to United or to go out to Jose's Roma or to go out to, let's just say, Sevilla, because they drop into the Europa League all the fucking time. They're probably going to be there again, right? It's one thing to get knocked out by a serious organization, but the whole Olympiacos thing that happened 3 seasons ago, whenever that happened.
That's what I'm saying.
That can't happen.
And
again.
the only excuse we gave him was it was his first season, so he wasn't you know what I'm saying. That was the only excuse we gave him. But apart from that, you're right.
Yeah, stuff like that just shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean? I guess it just depends. Really, what in terms of what the failure looks like, or how far off the rails things actually end up getting. Because it could be a thing where you miss Champions League by 1 or 2 points. You lose the Europa League final. I still think that's failure, just to be clear.
Well, if all it is, if you're going on, if you take it out of context, you're just going on an overview, whoever does it with the Premier League, the other 90 teams are failed. That's just you know what I'm saying? That's an overview. But when you go into context, obviously there's a lot more details of what people see as successful for them and what people see as failure and that. So I get what you're saying, innit? So, but me personally, as an Arsenal fan, growing up with us winning the Premier League a couple times and at least challenging for it, I want to see us win it. So any other seat like this, I'm gonna sound real like League Gunner right now, like because I understand when he says this, like if Arsenal ain't winning the Premier League, it's not a successful season, which is true. It's true. Just like how Man United would say the same thing. Man United not winning the Premier League is not a successful season. Just like how you Chelsea fans will say, like Chelsea not winning the Premier League in the overview is not a successful season. You get what I'm saying? But then, obviously,
it's impossible. We're winning it.
It's now at a point where it's so statistical now.
Lewis, what was that, fam? What are you winning?
Winning everything in this sport.
Oh, let's go, man. Love that, man. Let's go, Lewis. So that's
Premier League, Champions
League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, yeah?
Formula 1, WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Man, innit? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Michi Bashwai.
You beat Robert Reid, yeah? You beat Robert Reid, yeah?
Tribal Chief. Head of the
European table. I'm throwing down quadruple charges. I don't care.
But yeah, fam. So as I was like, so let me like I was saying, did it like for the overview for me, I don't any season that we don't win the Premier League is unsuccessful, isn't it? And I felt like that even when we was a top 4 team. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you look at it in more detail, a more successful season to me is finishing in the top 4 but winning a trophy as well. If you're just finishing in the top 4 but there's no trophy like we did for 9 years, that's for me that ain't successful, bro. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we can finish top 4 and then bring in a trophy, in the finer details of where the club's at right with the players we got and the club's at right now, then yeah, you can see that as a success in its own right. But like I said, on the overview, if you know Arsenal Football Club, just like you know Man United Football Club, even Liverpool Football Club and Chelsea Football Club, I can't like, and this is not me trolling. You can't really say Spurs because that's been years and years and years. Like it's peak for them right now. Until they get to that stature, which I don't know when they will, I can't really add them into that sense, innit? But I'm talking about where everyone has seen their team actually lift the Premier League. And we're talking about more than once.
Not if you're a Liverpool fan, but I hear you.
Oh, what? Let me, yeah, but yeah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, actually, let me, yeah.
If you're a Liverpool fan, you didn't see it because everyone was inside the house.
True say. Let me leave Liverpool out. Yeah, but in the middle of that, yeah, but fair enough. In the middle of that, they did win a Champions League, which saved them. I'm telling you right now, if they didn't win that Champions League in 2005, they would have been the laughing stock of the town until they won the next Champions League, innit? But like I said, in the overview, I don't see any season as Arsenal as successful unless we win the Premier League, and that's just me. Hence why I get so critical about my club.
I get the point of what you're saying. Like, of course you.
It's like that's why I was saying like we need to. When I was saying about Wenger back in 06 and shit, yeah, I was saying the longer we keep Wenger, the further back we're gonna get. When we do eventually get rid of Wenger. We should have been going through all of this process bullshit in like 2008-9 times. You get what I'm saying? This is we should have been doing all of this 2008-9-10 times. We shouldn't we should be at where call me crazy, but we should be at a point where we should be challenging for a league in a sense where at the managerial sense, we shouldn't be with Arteta right now. But because of we kept on Wenger for an extra 12 fucking years more than we had to, we're already 12 years behind where we should be. And then we brought in some mediocre fucking pelican called Emery, yeah, who took us further back.
Allow him, man. Frontera says, would you take Vieira over Arteta?
Do you know what? Do you know what? Beforehand I would have said yes, but now I'm thinking about it like that's just my agenda coming to a point. I want to see how he gets on at Palace this year, and I can't really answer that right now because he's still quite new. Like I'm not saying he's as new as Arteta, but
that makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? I want to see how he gets on at Palace this year, like before I really do make a real judgment about Vieira, innit?
Can I ask a question to Comfort?
Yeah, go on, shoot.
Now, I want to ask, like, obviously, Arteta, what he's doing right now, there's like obviously certain expectation, and he doesn't meet the expectations. Like, what should be the type of manager that like Arsenal should be aiming to go and get? Because really and truly, like, you already built a kind of like a foundation, and I think you should be also trying to get a manager that kind of fits the players that you have, but also
I've already said it, innit? I've already said it. The perfect manager right now, only because of the way that our team is right now. The perfect manager would be Luis Enrique. For me personally, I'm not saying that's everyone's, but I'm saying personally for me, only because of what I'm seeing him do with that Spanish squad. So for me, I already know he can work with youth. Yeah, and he's not even working with them week in, week out. So imagine what he can do with a youth team that he can work in week in, week out.
As well.
So, but that's just me going off that Spanish thing. So I could be completely overseeing, like that could be me just overseeing it and saying if he goes to another team, he's going to be completely gobshite. I don't know. That might happen. But right now, the perfect manager for me personally would be either a Ten Hag, but he's gone United, or Luis Enrique. Look at that guy smile, bro.
The biggest.
Look at that. He did a me smile when I come on camera. Every time I'm like, hey.
My manager and that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because we got so many youth players now, we've got so many young players. We need a manager that can work with young players, and I think Luis Enrique is the perfect one. There's Ten Hag. There's another one as well. There's a couple out there, innit? That will do better than Arteta will. In my opinion. That's just in my opinion. So I don't speak on the Arsenal fan base because me and that Arsenal fan base,
I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a match.
No, we are no flawless. You and me already know it. Like, me and the Arsenal fan base have a love-hate relationship, man. It's mad.
Lampard takes Everton to 5th.
Says, well, in the Championship, yeah, probably. Lewis, would you take Ronaldo or Depay at Chelsea?
I'll take them both.
There you go, UEFA sucks. I don't know why you keep asking me to send you the link. Yeah, facts. Yeah, he might do. And I don't know why you keep asking for the link. This is not a fan calling show. It's a Q&A. I don't know why man keeps asking for the link.
You're not that guy, perspective.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I'm lost. You lot continue to get your questions in as well, man. Taza says, can we have some tortilla Tarzan slander? That bum is another Lukaku signing. Klopp already complaining. You know what? We'll go to you, Timo. You know what I'm saying? You are.
Why everybody laughing? I don't get it.
Why me?
No, because you're one of the panelists. It's a fan calling show. I've legit never heard you speak on this guy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. You got to shake things up in it. This is like a superstar shake up. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in wrestling, where they just do a brand slick. What's it called? A brand split or some shit like that. So yeah, T-Bone.
Can I just say no comment to that?
Oh, is it no? Yeah, you can say no comment. That's fine. We'll go. We'll calm with that. Yo, Pierre, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, your thoughts on Darwin Nunez? You
I don't
think
know
people
why
are being overly critical? What do you want to say?
Slander somebody over preseason. I don't get it. Because what if he starts the first 5 Prem games and scores 8 goals? You're all going to look like idiots.
I don't care. I will let my agenda run still.
Yes,
This is the thing. Like, we could slander Nunez, but if he scores 22 and Jesus scores 16, then, like, what are we talking about? Like, guys.
Hey, Peter, leave my guy out of this one, yeah. Why you always bringing my guy involved, fam? Just leave my guy out. Listen.
Let me get one thing clear.
Linda, listen. Yeah.
I want to hear what you got to say on this. Go on, Peter, go on.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you in that sense. Yes, fair enough. But don't be bringing my guy involved in it. Why are you bringing my guy involved in it? I don't understand why you're bringing my guy like Jesus involved in this.
He's gonna outscore our players. That's not tough, man. Like whatever. But,
yeah, but you haven't got a striker right now.
Neither of you.
Like even if he did, he's probably gonna outscore them.
We've got more of a striker than what you've got right now. Let's be real.
You got it right.
That's not a challenge to me.
No. Look. I'm not having this debate again. I'm not disagreeing of whatever in it. But right now, he's more of a striker than what you've got.
That's great. But my point is, Nunez is going to outscore a lot of people while looking.
Oh yeah, no. But that's what we think. Listen, I've already said it about Haaland as well, fam. I said it about Haaland. Don't be surprised. If you either bang.
Cams, hold up. Go on, Peter. Go on.
I don't think Nunez can juggle the ball 50 times consecutively, right? But that shit doesn't matter. Like, we're all getting wrapped up in things that don't matter. If you guys think Liverpool Football Club signed forwards for tech or footballing ability, then I don't know what we've been watching or what you think you're supposed to be watching. You guys don't pay attention. Like, all of this slander from people for Darwin Nunez. If he does what he's supposed to do in the team, who the fuck cares what it's like? Why should we care what it looks like? They clearly don't care. They clearly don't. Like, we're getting distracted by things that probably don't matter in the grand scheme of things. If he doesn't score, yes, slander him. Wait for him not to score before slandering him. This assumption that he's not going to bang makes no sense. He scored 30-plus goals for Benfica. He'll probably be fine at Liverpool. Like I don't.
Lacazette scored 20+ at Lyon, so
yeah, Lacazette scored 20+ at Lyon and still was putting up 1 and 3 Premier League numbers.
Oh,
no, but I'm talking about Leon. Before he came to art, that the reason why we bought Lacazette because we was on the belief he was going to get us a 20. He was going to be the 20 goal plus striker. Hence why he wasn't.
Respectfully, the level of Liverpool's team that Nunez is walking into is
no. I'm not going by team by team. What I'm saying is, they bought in Nunez on the aspect of he's gonna bang them goals, which he probably will. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, in our sense, where we bought Lacazette because we needed that striker. At that point, we had Sanchez, we had Özil, we had a team that was decent enough. All we needed was the striker. So when we got Lacazette, we got him believing he was gonna be that striker. Hence why we had to then go in January after we sold Sanchez, the one that was only banging for us, our winger, because our striker weren't doing shit. Yeah, he was just twerking. We ended up selling Sanchez to United, who then wanted to come back to Arsenal after the first training session. Yeah. And then fucking bought in Aubameyang, who ended up, fair enough, being a 20+ goal striker for us for 2 seasons. But we didn't want Aubameyang.
Champions League for you lot as well, man. Shout out Aubameyang.
But that's it's not. Do you know what it is? We didn't want Aubameyang. If we wanted to get Aubameyang before Lacazette, we would have got him in the summer. That's what I'm saying. But we only went to get Aubameyang because we knew Lacazette's not banging right now.
And
all that aside, the problem is the team Nunez is walking into is settled. Like people acting like he's legitimately going to flop. I don't get it. I don't understand this. Why are we so eager to slander someone over friendlies? Why, guys?
People are bored from.
Like, if he sucks, then
I'm not slandering him. I'm just saying.
No, you, fam. He's not talking about you. He's talking about
you are. Murtaza's in the chat, throwing stones in the middle of a glass house. Like, Murtaza, your striker doesn't want to play for you anymore. Your other striker is Anthony Martial. He scored 5 league goals.
Respect Martial.
Yeah, Martial's 5 goals in 760 days. That's great, man. That's fantastic.
So deep with it.
Bear in mind that last season he did only play 8 matches, but we moved it. Go on.
Okay, all right, that's great. And I bet in all 8 of those matches he put on his black gloves and ran around and sweat a little bit, man. Good for him. He's got worse return than Werner recently. Let's not lie here.
Nah, he scored. He got 2 and 8. He got 2 and 8 that season.
Hey, that's not wrong about black.
Oh, you got 2. All right, my bad. I'm wrong. My point is, you got Black Werner.
Werner gets 2.
You got Ronaldo who wants.
Hey, don't do this. No, don't do this.
You got Black Werner. You got Ronaldo who's treating this like a get out, like freaking.
They got Blurner.
No idea what's going on here.
Blurner.
I just don't get why United fans are like, oh no, Nunez is gonna like, guys. I know we're desperate for Liverpool to stink. I know we want Liverpool to decline. Trust me, I don't want them to win shit either. I hate Liverpool just as much as anyone else. but we're reaching with this slander. Murtaza, you wouldn't rather play with 10 men. You basically already.
Peter's that guy that, you know, when you're at a party, yeah, he's the sober one. All right, guy, like, listen, settle down now. It's getting a bit too rowdy. Right, everyone settle down now.
What did Murtaza, he said, I'd rather play with 10 men. Is he talking about Nunez? Is that what he's talking about?
Whoever he is, but like,
no, is he? No, I'm asking, is he talking about Nunez?
I think so, but like again, I don't get that.
Just the combo will be on. That's why.
Yeah, because Murtaza runs agendas. We noticed. He runs agenda. We noticed what Murtaza's like. He's like that.
Didn't you guys try to sign Nunez, or am I
was interested in him, but we didn't sign him. We were interested, but we didn't try. We didn't make no official bid or anything.
Yeah, no, there was a rumor that Arsenal was a little link to him with January as well.
Hang on though.
That was nothing. That was nothing. Just like
Murtaza's own rules of this transfer window, Nunez rejected Man United, and Murtaza's own rules.
No.
Did Nunez reject him there?
I'm just saying, only clubs get rejected. No other clubs do, Surfer. That's how it works.
That's true. Yeah, we're the only ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only. You know what Murtaza's like? He always runs bants and runs jokes.
I don't you run agendas all the time, Murtaza, man. That's why you don't show your full face on screen. They don't come back to you. That's why.
This guy says he doesn't run agendas. That's the line of a man who runs agendas. Like,
yeah, we know.
Murtaza. In May, when Nunez has 20 league goals and he has 28 in all comps, we're gonna have this conversation again, okay?
And respectfully, fuck the Celtics.
What's that got to do with anything?
Support the Celtics.
Oh my god! Seriously, like, what the fuck does what do with anything?
Hey, you didn't bring anything to the stream. You didn't bring anything. No cap, Timo. Why are you here? You did not bring anything. You just yelled out.
Hey, Flawless, I've never said this about anything yet. I've never said this once about nothing. But this guy legit is just here to be here.
He's just taking up space, man.
Just, I beg you do me one favor. If he's not going to speak, Timo.
No. Fator, who is talking about the Celtics? Who is associated with the Celtics in this conversation?
I'm just making out of context. That's all.
Okay, so
but you're making a convo like the convo was dead. They were all dead.
Fator, you can't just yell out the sky is orange in the middle of a discussion. That's not how things work. That's not how the
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, fucking Celtics.
I do like that he does it though.
I don't just yell, I'm black.
Minerals.
Cams are talking football. Like, I don't do that. That's not a thing that happens. Please stop doing that. Just stop yelling random things. Don't be random sayings, man.
I do like he does it though.
Facts. And one done says Flawless don't like goal scorers. Why don't I like goal scorers? Where's this come from? What are we talking about?
Because of the Ronaldo.
Yeah, I love it. Flawless.
If it's the Ronaldo thing, all right. So let me respond to that. No, I don't like people who offer just goals. No. If you offer my team just goals as a striker, no, I don't want you in my football team. No.
Yeah.
If you're offering me one thing at the highest level, no, I don't. I want more than that because I see.
Hey, listen, do you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, just for all agenda purposes, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 in it. Yeah. I'm gonna find a guy that looks like Nunez in it. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot him through the head with an arrow and loot him. Just for the agenda of it.
Oh, see, okay.
That was Timo-esque right there, Cap. What you just did was Timo-esque.
But yeah, as I was saying,
I know, man. I'm trying to be like him, innit? He's king of the simps. I want to be king of the simps too.
No, you don't want to be. That's not good.
One of them.
That's a few levels above simping, bro.
No, Murtaza, that is not the case. This is a myth. No, it's not. Flawless, to be fair, he's offered goals since 14-15 and he's won 3 Champions Leagues in 4 years. Either you didn't watch him, or you're just being dishonest here. If you believe Ronaldo is the same Ronaldo then as he is now, I don't know what to tell you. Go back and watch them games. He offers much more than, was he an elite goal scorer? Yes. But he offered so much more to that front three. That front three is one of the best front threes we've ever seen. There's a reason for it. We're not just going to jump on here and say, one sec, Jez. We're not just going to jump on here and say anything.
What front three?
Ronaldo, Benzema. It's one of the best front threes we've seen. You don't win 4 Champions Leagues in 5 years.
I thought you was talking about. Do you know what I thought you was talking about? I thought you was talking about Ronaldo at United from before.
No. I'm talking about Ronaldo because he mentioned the 3 Champions Leagues in 4 years. So go back and watch those games and see what he did. How much he helped Benzema, how much he helped Bale, and how much they all helped each other. Because if we had that Ronaldo, we're having a different conversation. But that's prime him. It's absolutely ridiculous. He only offers goals now. But people don't, like I say, just go back and watch the games, people. Go back and watch the game.
I really don't. Any United fan that would have had that Ronaldo at the time would have said, "I want Ronaldo gone." Like it's literally in his prime. So like,
yeah, prime Ronaldo different. Prime Ronaldo, we finishing in third. Prime Ronaldo is a player who's gonna take you over the top, but he's not that anymore.
At least that Ronaldo can still run from the wing down the ring. Like this one can't even this guy can't even press from the middle.
Hey, Ronaldo can run. He's trying to run away from Old Trafford, man.
But nobody wants him.
He can't even run. He can't run.
Let him go. Nobody wants him. Somebody make a bid in it. Oh, you know what? If you want to leave that badly, buy yourself out your contract. You only got a year left. Buy yourself out the contract.
Yeah,
hand in the transfer. If you're serious about leaving, hand the transfer request.
Can't say you can't afford it.
Hang up the boots, retire.
Just do about 10 more Instagram posts just today, and that'll buy you out his contract. Right?
Buy you out the contract.
Bruv, he's got his own brand, bruv. It's gonna be like fucking pennies to him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But the brand itself will pay his contract back in a week.
He gets paid more for other things. Like, football's just a bonus. The money gets better.
Like if you don't want to if you bounce, he's just not it. The era for Van Nistelrooy's died out. It sucks, but football's evolved, yeah, and people can't accept this. Again, why has nobody? I reiterate again, why has nobody made a bid for this? When I was on Lewis's stream and I was talking to, can't remember who it was, and we was debating Ronaldo and going back and forth a couple weeks ago, and I said, what does he excel at outside of scoring goals? And all man got back was silence. All I get back is silence. Every time I ask this question.
Good enough for me.
You know what I'm saying in that, which is cool, but the thing is, Lewis, you're honest enough to say that. You're saying just give me goals, but other people think he's going to be the player to take Chelsea over the top is incorrect.
Nah.
Does he make Chelsea better?
We ain't winning the league with Ronaldo. I'm cool with that.
Can I ask the question?
We might win the Champions League, though.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly as well. But
all the Chelsea fans in here, I will need to ask the question: does Ronaldo actually make Chelsea actually better? I think he's gonna get the goals, but that's
have you seen our
at best? No. At best, he levels them out. He maintains the level, and if he improves, you go from say a 4 to a 4.5.
Nope, I don't think Ronaldo makes us better in the.
It's not a significant improvement.
No,
do you guys think there's any improvement that you would actually? Other than obviously even at goals, but
I think it's a slight improvement.
Jez, I think I think our counter press falls off a cliff, but we score a few more goals.
Plus, he will disrupt the dressing room, and the manager doesn't.
I'm just talking, Jez. I'm just talking on the pitch. I'm not now. If we're gonna talk squad dynamics and all that,
he will be
when we are not where he thinks we should be in February, March.
Be a detriment, man.
All of this stuff that happened with United is going to happen with us.
Well, technically, Chelsea could get worse than if that is the case.
He will destroy confidence of players like Reece James because he isn't passing the ball good enough.
Because he's Ronaldo. But this is my point.
He'll demand better and get 30 league goals.
Sorry.
He'll demand better and get 30 league goals and 30 assists for Reece James.
He wouldn't get 13 league goals.
I would rather just roll with the attack we have now and ship out half of them next summer than have to deal with Ronaldo for.
You say that, but then 3 match days of this attack, and then you'll want to rip your eyes out.
Lewis, I said in September 30th of 2021 on this very channel on a Ballers of the Bridge show, our entire attack stunk. You're speaking to a man who was here before a lot of the others arrived at this conclusion. I know exactly.
Do you really want to be here for another year?
Then, if the only alternative is sign Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, 100%.
You, sir, are into sadism because
no, I just don't think, Lewis. I don't think you care about our manager's long-term prospects at this job. I don't think you really want what's best for him. You just want to stop watching Werner and Havertz. I don't think you really care about what's best for Tuchel. If you really think forcing Ronaldo on him is the best decision we should take right now.
I don't think it works for us sticking with the same attack that we have, and I think we need better options.
Lewis, you don't know.
Lewis, you can think we need better options. You can think we need better options. I think we probably would need better options, but if the better option is Ronaldo, I don't think that's a better option. That's where we differ here.
No, I think we ain't going to agree on it, but it is what it is.
Forcing another immobile striker on the manager, the focus, a large focus of what made our team so good in that Champions League run was the counter press. Eliminating that while giving him another poacher who may not want to buy into what this team is supposed to be about. We just made that mistake with Lukaku. Why would we do that again?
We were still performing with Lukaku. The problem was his mentality.
Why do you not think Ronaldo's mentality would be an issue?
Because with Ronaldo, we wouldn't expect him to be a long-term project for us like we would with Lukaku.
So if he's not going to be a long-term thing, we're going to need something in the short term, right?
Yeah, that's why I think Ronaldo would be the short-term option. Have him for like a year, and I'm fine.
In that year, are we doing anything of note?
Potentially progress further in the cups. I don't expect us to win the league with or without him.
Further in
But
which cup?
I
Because
think
we got to the
I think we
finals.
fall into more of a top 4 race if we don't improve our attack.
Further in which cups? Because we got to the finals and lost in PKs, man.
Well, I just mean win one of them, innit? Because like we got as far as we could in both of them, and the Champions League.
But you don't really need Ronaldo though to win them, because like we didn't truly. It was 5 matches at the end of the day. It was an even game. You can even argue that some goals should have stand. It's not like Chelsea was holding the finals; they just couldn't finish, of course. And you can argue some of the chances Ronaldo definitely scores. You can say, but if you go there, or let's say you play those matches 10 times, you can argue that Chelsea maybe win majority or say even.
But both of those finals, finishing was the biggest reason why we even got to penalties.
But this is the thing though. Another day, these guys could have scored. The next day they miss. It's like it's just a thing. Like I don't think you need Ronaldo to be in those finals to win those games.
I don't like how we're just focusing on one aspect of the match and not factoring in how differently the match would look if Ronaldo actually was there.
That's another good point.
We can say finishing was an issue, but you swap out Ronaldo for Havertz, you don't get the same level of work without the ball that you would with Havertz when you swap him out for Ronaldo. Yes, you get somebody more lethal in front of goal. There's benefits and there's drawbacks to each situation. It's not as simple as being a net gain because we upgraded Havertz for Ronaldo. Like that doesn't make
anything. I'd say you play both of them. I'm not saying take Havertz out for Lukaku. I mean not Lukaku, Ronaldo. If anything, you utilize Havertz's creativity in that sense if you push him further back.
I just don't.
Listen, man, I'm gonna duck out, innit? I'm gonna duck out. Yo, big up everyone, innit? Big up the chat, big up the panel. Make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Get these likes up, and obviously subscribe, innit? But yo, love everyone, innit?
Big up.
I don't know, man.
Flawless, last ring. Hey, big up yourself as well for the ODS hat once again.
Yeah, man, you already know ODS in the building. Love for him.
Love.
I just don't. Big up Cam. I don't get why Tuchel already said no to him, right?
Yep.
Tuchel already something there. Tuchel doesn't like. Trust me, guys. Tuchel knows how bad our players are up top. He knows this. He sees them every day. He gets paid to coach them. He's not blissfully unaware to how shit we are. Trust me. He has a better idea than most of us do. And he said no to Ronaldo. Should that not tell you guys everything you need to know?
Yep.
Shouldn't that
I'm gonna leave it. I'm going to leave that answer to how our attack performs this season.
All right.
Because until then, it's all speculation. If our attack gets worse, I'm going to say there was options.
Oh, 100%. If our attack gets worse, it's also on him. Because this isn't as simple as you can only sign Ronaldo and sign nobody else. There's other ways to improve this front line. There are other ways. There's other routes we can take. I'm not of the mind we need a 9. I don't think we do. I don't think it's worth trying to force a 9 into this team if Tuchel doesn't want him, given the options on the market. Get another wide attacking player. Find a way to shift out Werner or Ziyech because they both seem to not want to be here to some degree, right? Change our options up. Give us something different. If we have to play Sterling through the middle in the short term, that's fine. Sometimes if Havertz can't do it, that's okay. But give us different options. Give Tuchel the chance to find an actual solution, but give him different tools to find a solution. That's the thing. I understand we don't want to watch the same group of players play together. I agree with you. But there's got to be more options than Ronaldo. Yes, Rafinha would have been perfect. 100%. Lewandowski would have been nice. I wouldn't have turned that down. That's the kind of short-term solution I would take. Because I think Lewandowski in his part of his career is much more a complete player than CR7 is. I don't even think that's up for debate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Probably debate it, but I don't even think it's close.
No, there's no debate with that. I would have taken Lewandowski, but he was shaking his
ass. These are options that are not available to us, right? We don't. It is what it is. It's just we agree. We need different options, and we need to do better. Trying the same thing and expecting it to work this season, I think, is blissful ignorance. Right? But that being said, there's a month left in the window. 5 weeks, whatever it is, right? We have time to reinforce. Find a solution, even if it's just one more attacking player and a center back. Find something, man. Find something, because that's what we need, right? Mm-hmm. I'm at the point where I would even take somebody like a Jared Bowen if I got rid of Werner. I would, 100%.
Give me Zaha.
Oh, if we could get Wilfried Zaha for 35, 40 M's tomorrow, and I could play Zaha on the left and Sterling on the right, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
That's my target.
You know, the funniest thing is our fan base likes to shit on Zaha. Zaha scored 14 Premier League goals last season.
Exactly.
In a side that finished mid-table. 14. Yeah.
Impressive.
Zaha's, like, the thing is, like, there's output that he can easily add to his game on top of being a 1v1 threat.
Havertz and Lukaku got 8.
Yeah, like, Zaha had 14, man.
It's just Werner got 4.
He was on pens, but I think he only took 2. It's not like they got a boatload of pens.
Okay, now I'm just asking. That's impressive. Like, I'm gonna
actually, he wasn't even on him full time. It was Milivojevic started missing time, so Zaha started taking him. But yeah, I think he only scored 2 pens for them. He had like 12 from open play.
Okay,
like
that's impressive.
That is a solution I have a lot of time for. Try something different. I understand Zaha is not your most orthodox looking player at an elite level club, but Zaha's got that spark to his game. He's a demon 1v1. He's an explosive athlete, and he's a proven Premier League player. And for the situation we're in, guys, I at least have somewhat of a known quantity with Zaha. I know I'm not going to get shit from Werner. I know I'm probably not getting shit from Ziyech. Do I think it's all Ziyech's fault? No, I truly think a formation change would benefit Ziyech the most out of any of our attacking players. But I don't want to have to rely on a formation change to accommodate Hakim Ziyech, because the good of the team comes first, right? So
would give us a creator, though.
What's up?
Would give us a creator, though.
It would, but then you might be destabilizing the rest of the structure of our team. Like, Lewis, let's just say...
we need midfielders to be able to do that.
Well, not even that, Lewis. Let's just say, right, if we don't sign another center back and we play a back four, our only 2 reliable center backs are Koulibaly and Thiago Silva. We're going to be rotating that team an awful lot. Putting a lot of...
Thiago can't play the whole season as well, so, like, would they need to select Chalobah or Sarr play with Koulibaly?
Yeah, like, you would probably need to see Chalobah or Colwill playing a lot more than you probably would want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think our midfield prohibits us from switching to a fourth back as much as our lack of defensive options does. Our lack of reliable ones. Because Thiago Silva's not playing every game. Koulibaly is going to be relied upon too, but he's going to need to be rotated as well. But it's just, I don't get why we are like, oh, bring in Ronaldo. We need this. Like, guys, Zaha, I think, would do a lot more for our current team setup than a Ronaldo would. I'll be honest. Because if I have
Zaha, we need way more as well. But
I'm going to be honest. If I could only pick one player that doesn't currently play for like a Champions League caliber club or even a European club to bring to our team, and a player I would expect short-term results out of, Zaha would probably be near the top of the list.
Yeah, Zaha I want immediately.
That's actually Leao is. That sounds great, guys. That's going to cost
that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
So much money for Leao, and I think Leao is a great player. But like, guys, I don't want to spend 100 million euros on a player when we need to fill like 3 or 4 different positions. If I could get Zaha for 40, 45 M's, yes, we'd be overpaying, but we're desperate. What the fuck can we do? And if we could find another center back,
send them Werner.
Send whoever Werner. Pay Werner to
or
go
Cho.
away. Pay Werner to go away. But look, like at that point, we have Broja, Havertz, Zaha, Sterling. Hudson-Odoi will probably still be around. Mason Mount. I'm cool with that, man. That's not amazing, but I'm cool with that. That's much better than what we had. And then from there, we could reinforce next summer. Because I don't like this settling for 6 or 7 choice number 9 because we need a number 9. Go get something else. Plug a different hole in the team. Give Havertz a season. The only reason, guys, I'm not expecting Olise is because that's going to be so much money. That man signed a
Yeah,
6-year
way
contract.
too much.
He signed a 6-year contract last summer. We're not getting Elise out of there for anything under like 60, 70 M's.
So mad.
But no, yeah, I don't know, man.
Would you guys give Broger a chance? Sorry to cut you off, Peter.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Brocher's not leaving, guys. Brocher's only trying to force a move because he only makes $8.5K a week. His new contract is 5 years, $8.5K a week, right?
He's got 4 years
His
left.
agent used to be his cousin or something like that.
You had a good loan spell, but your 11 goals at Southampton mean nothing. All right, you're back. You know what I mean? It means nothing.
But no, yeah, he's not. Brocher's not getting a move, guys. Brocher's not. He just wants a bigger contract. He shouldn't have signed a contract that exactly. But Surfer,
bang in some goals, and then you get an improvement in the contract. That's what you get.
I hear it, but Surfer, he played Premier League minutes, played decently well, saw that he was making poverty wages compared to everybody else in the Premier League in his age bracket and talent bracket, right? That's all this is. He's dumb for signing on that low wage. He is.
That's his custom, bro. Like I always say, like those family members. Like even saw. I remember when he signed this signed a contract with Palace. Like I think it was one of his family members until he fired them. Like I said, they don't know what they're doing.
And yo, Zane, big up for the super chat as well. Good to have you back here, Zane, because I asked you in it for your top 7 and that, and then you bounced, man. You disappeared, man, quicker than Arsenal in Europe. Yo,
it takes him
what's your
time,
top 7 for the Premier League? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he
says
disappeared faster than Trent at the back post.
Thanks, man.
Let's go, Trent slander. Let's keep that rolling. Your front three, Rashford, Elanga, Martial doesn't compare to Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. Why don't you admit it? Plus, we are getting Sane way better than Sancho. I like how you missed out the front three. You missed.
Why did you take out Jadon Sancho?
Yeah, because he wanted to take out our best attacker, number 1. So yeah, throw our best attacker in there. It goes to show how highly you rate him, number 1. Number 2, yes, Martial, Rashford, and Sancho is better than any front three your team can put together. Yes,
that's such a meaty
yes,
minute.
Easily. Hey, Sancho walks into your team as well, so show up, Surfer.
Oh no,
hey, that's great, man. He also walks in the Europa League.
Yeah, he does, and we're gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Fucking I walk into our attack.
Yeah, at least he'll learn to win something.
Yeah, he's gonna win. You think you go treat me like you Jez? You must be crazy.
I heard what you said.
Hey, he'll match Hudson and Boys Europa League. Let's go, man.
Oh my god!
And hopefully Hudson can get more than one league goal this season. Has he not got 4 goals?
Hey, he's only got 2 less than Sancho, bro. It is what it is.
Hey, he's on his 5-year anniversary.
Sancho's got more than that in 1. You know what I'm saying? And that was
he's catching up this season.
It's the 5-year anniversary of his first goal.
Who's 5? Who? Cho?
Yeah, but he scores 1 goal. It'll be 5 goals in 5 years. Yeah, he's a ratio of 1 in 1. 1 in 1 year, but it's all good.
But yeah, Zane, big up, man. But Zane, please let me know and when do you get 2 questions? Give me your number, your 1 to 7, because you said Arsenal are finishing 3rd and United are finishing 6th. So I want your 1 to 7 for the league season. And the second question is, when are Arsenal getting Sane? What happened there? You told me you was getting Rafinha. That didn't work out.
Hold on. Time out. Didn't Sane wait, what?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to come back to England.
Like,
Zane, man.
It's just Arsenal fans, bro. Like they just imaginary.
When are you getting Sane? You told me you was going to get Rafinha. It didn't happen. You told me
if your front three's so good.
You told me you was getting Martinez. You know what I'm saying?
They got the Brazilian guy on the left wing, like Martin, bro.
Oh man. Like, yo, Zane, what's going on, man?
Hey, what happened to Arsenal the other day? Didn't lose 2-1 to Brentford or something like that behind the closed doors?
No. It wasn't on TV, so it doesn't count. That's how this works.
Doesn't count. Yeah.
Well, Zane, love for supporting as always, man. Big up everyone else who's locked in as well. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, even if you do support Arsenal. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Like, large up everyone.
I wish I had enough money to just send joke chats in. He must be laughing when he says that. He can't honestly believe.
I think he believes it, man. It's Arsenal. Hey, he's supporting the channel, so I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
See, the thing is here, there came like another All or Nothing trailer of the other day, and I've seen some guys hyping up like Arteta for like obviously the inspirational talk after they lost 3 games in a row. Like no manager does that. Like.
Jez, do you know what the next game was? Do you know what the next game was? It was Norwich. 1-0. Yeah,
I know.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. He needed to give them a motivational speech here to beat Norwich at home.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I know I'm dead safe. I'm dead against this. I'd rather get in Ziyech than spend a deserved 100 million on Anthony. As much as I don't want United to spend that much on Anthony, I don't want Ziyech. I'm good on that. I'm not with that one. Like, leave him at the
Hey,
bridge.
you can have Ziyech for $5 million, man.
Nah, I'm good. I'll leave him at the bridge.
But what if Ten Hag wants him?
Obviously, I'd support, but it's like the Depay one. I'm just like, I'm not excited. Word to Hollow the Don, I'm not excited if we were to sign Ziyech or Depay. I said this. I don't want to raid on the parade because it's been a feel-good factor, and everyone's actually like in a good mood. I'm saying regarding Manchester United, like the mood amongst us fans is like optimistic, but I ain't trying to see Depay or Ziyech. But if it were to happen, I give him a chance. I'm not gonna write him off completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like Ryan, who's like, yo, if he plays Henderson, I'm Klopp out. Like, I'm not gonna be Ten Hag out in it. I'm saying I'm at least give Ten Hag the season. What are you saying, Timo? Nicely to contribute. Go on, fam. What are you saying?
Nah, Ryan's too emotional for that. So,
that's your boy though. He's your tag team partner. Man said he's Klopp out if he plays Henderson in the 8th for the entire season or the majority of it. It is what it is. Zane says, you ducked all the questions. He says Arsenal 4, Chelsea 0, London is red. What I'm asking you, Zane, is when did Sane sign for Arsenal? I missed that. When did that happen?
What a European trophy for Arsenal.
Yeah, they are confused. I'm telling you, they're confused. You tell them one thing, and then the answer was some random other thing that didn't even happen.
Yep. I didn't even have nothing to do what we were saying.
What a win in Baku, man.
Gnabry saw them get linked back to them, and he signed a new deal at Bayern after being stubborn about not signing.
We already conquered London. We're world champions.
I was gonna say, yeah, London your city is not even red. The world is blue, man. We're still world champs. Hold that. Madrid, you gotta wait a bit.
Black Diamond 6 get the likes of people, free quality here. Yes, get the likes up. There's still over 70 of you lot locked in. Get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? And we're approaching, I think we're just 160 likes. We're 59. So get the likes up. Final few questions in before we close out in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Sarcasm City TV, ladies and gentlemen. I already know that this season's going to be crazy. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Like, not just from a footballer perspective, but like the carnage that's going to happen with games like Premier League being back. Like, we've already seen man losing their mind of preseason friendlies. Say again?
Don't forget the championship as well.
You've got Championship, there's Champions League, Europa League. There's a lot going on.
Conference
League as well. You can watch Conference League, Jazz. I'm good. Oh yeah, man, the Coupe de France. How do I forget? I gotta do some Coupe de France. You know what? Thank you for reminding me, man. I forgot about the Coupe de France, man. Thank you.
Nobody cares anymore. I don't care about the trophy no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Poch ain't kind of there, but Mbappe's still over there, so I might still watch it.
Hold that. Poch is in there.
I don't care.
What are you saying? Poch ain't there? Yeah. What a playing spot. What a playing spot for the Lakers, yeah? Hold that, Timo.
Hey, bring Draymond to LA, man.
By the way, Timo,
let's get into that. Bring Draymond to LA. What's going on?
Yeah, Timo, where does this come from?
Yeah.
So basically, Draymond says on one of his podcasts.
Oh, because he's slurping LeBron because he's a Clutch client now.
No, hold on. No,
is that why?
Like, he was.
So you want him to go to the Lakers?
No, he was unhappy with the Warriors because he wanted the Warriors to high up his wage value. So
I like how I'm asking Timo what happened when I know what happened. All that happened was a report came out today saying Draymond wants a max for his extension. That's all that happened. So this guy proceeded to say, bring Draymond to LA. Timo, with what cap space, my brother?
Yeah, how you making that happen?
You need to get rid of somebody. You want Kyrie?
Hey, I'll take Draymond over AD on a heartbeat, 100%.
That's a crazy thing to say, brother.
You're on crack.
They don't even play this. They don't even do the same thing.
That is a crazy thing.
You don't play like the Warriors. Like, it doesn't make sense.
You want Draymond over AD right now.
And last but not least, LeBron Raymond James will overtake Kareem by December.
This guy.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, NBA back in October, people. Regular season. That's gonna be good fun. I'm saying. I'll be live on the Twitch.
What's this nonsense about?
If that happens, I don't want to see another nonsense from MJ sexual ever again in my life.
No,
so hold on. Fuck all that. Fuck all of that. So Draymond is an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2024. Right? Do you think? Team? Are you telling me the Lakers are signing him in 2024?
It's a high hope, yeah.
This guy really thinks Draymond Green's leaving the Warriors. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not even I know that with my limited knowledge on basketball.
Who reported this anyway? What's this like?
Sounds crazy.
What's this random guy?
I'm a maniac.
Hey, Draymond can talk about teaming up with LeBron all he wants. The fact that he thinks LeBron is still playing past 2024 is hilarious. That's very
100%.
funny. If he wants to go to LA and win 45 games,
Right, you guys, I'm gonna bounce, but take care.
Yo, Lewis, love. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you over the promo clip as well. I'll send that over to you tonight. I'll get that sorted. I need to cut it up for the video.
Right, perfect, bro.
Yeah?
Just went
Love
up.
family.
Bless,
All right, man. I got your email. Love Lewis every time. Go subscribe to his channel as well, people. And let me just, before we continue the basketball as well, we're gonna do that. Zayn says, rival fans, you're all scared of the Arsenal this season. We've played the best pre-football season so far. Man said pre-football season, you know. Man ain't even forming sentences and that. Man's not even forming sentences. Man said Zayn, what's pre-football season? What does that mean?
I never heard anyone say that.
Even Timo saying this is wild, and that's Timo saying that. That's someone who predicted the Lakers to win a championship.
Normal people said it's pre-season, no.
Yeah, Zayn's not normal. And I assure you, Zayn, let me say this, you know, as cool and as calm and collected as I possibly can. Nobody, not a single football fan on the planet Earth, no one in the universe, nowhere, no one on Earth, no one in Springfield, in Quahog, in New Asgard, in Old Asgard, in Woodcrest, wherever,
Rochdale.
in Rochdale, wherever you can think of. You know what I'm saying? And at the bridge, West London, wherever you want to say. Timo's brain. No one anywhere where they are breathing and are living life. No creature on planet anywhere you can think of. You know what I'm saying? And that is scared of Arsenal. Nobody.
Everybody's still on Arsenal. For my question, your mentality, man.
Nobody.
Sorry.
I think sorry. I'm happy.
I think for me to fear you, I'd have to rate you. So I don't rate you. So,
I'll rate you. Yeah. Nobody's scared. And when you lot get booked in Europe, I'll be here watching. 100%.
I'm sorry, but I've seen people apologizing to Jesus, because like they thought he is after watching preseason games from. Not like don't you guys know, like wait until at least the season to see if he can maybe change your mind. Not preseason to change your mind about the player. Like if he did register him when the team signed him. I'm just confused because like I said, Arsenal, like you did well last season. I want to see how you guys compete now throughout those two competitions. Actually having to rotate. I still don't see. I see Arsenal fans taking this preseason thing very serious because even they're taking it so serious. They lost 2-1 to Brentford behind closed doors and still made spaces about it. And they couldn't even see the game.
Yeah,
so like
exactly. So
like
yeah,
I said,
just let me just reiterate this again. Nobody is scared of Arsenal. I am not scared of Arsenal. Never. I haven't been scared of Arsenal in 25 years or something like that. I'm saying whenever Henry and Vieira left, scared of Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? This content creator thing that like everyone's doing now and we're doing here, when you see people be successful, your team being a banter club started that. People forget it's like AFTV. Shout out to, you know what I mean, saying shout out to Robbie and what he's done is exceptional. He started that off, and your club was the banner club. And that was a well-known thing when Arsenal got beat. Let me go to AFTV. When they had all the heavy hitters was there. The likes of Troops was there. You know what I'm saying? Ty was there. R.I.P. Claude as well. Like, that's what it was. Like, you don't understand. Zayn crazy. He is. But yeah, back to it. What we was talking about in regards to basketball, innit? Draymond Green teaming up with
LeBron.
Dude, he's gone from calling LeBron a bitch on the court to now he's on Clutch Sports. He's kissing his ass.
What's Clutch Sports?
The mafia organization that runs the NBA that's basically spearheaded by LeBron and what's his face?
LeBron's like the silent head of it. You know what I mean? Rich Paul runs it. DeFacto and others. But yeah, like I said, gone from calling him a bitch on the court to kissing his butt. That's what he's done like that. You know, oh, you're the best, LeBron. You're so good.
Well, the funny thing is, LeBron's not even going to be there. He's either going to be on some shitty team to be playing with his son, or he's
LeBron's going to be putting his house on Zillow, ready to go try and play with his son. That's what he's going to be doing.
Weirdo. You know what? If you want your son to have a good career, don't play with him. Leave him alone.
Facts.
But I already know the Lakers want his son on the team.
Want to what?
Get me Kyrie, get me LeBron, and I'm feasting.
Wait, how are you getting Kyrie and Draymond to LA? How's that working out, Timo?
We'll find a way.
He did say.
This guy speaks like the salary cap doesn't exist.
I know how it's going to work out. They're going to talk to those Barcelona people to make the finances work.
Yeah, we'll do like a Barcelona.
Yeah,
Bad said we'll find a way. You know,
life will find a way.
You know, you ain't talking to a fool, right, Tebow? You know, it has to work out. It has to be logistics and trades have to happen for these things to happen.
This isn't like Barca mortgaging your future.
On the real note, I have no idea how Pelinka's going to do.
You don't know what? Say that again. Say that with chest. What did you say, fam?
On a real level, I have no idea how on earth Rob Pelinka going to get Kyrie Irving.
You know what kills me about Timo? Like he willingly ignores all the reports about how everybody's basically saying Kyrie's not getting traded to the Lakers. Like it's not happening. Like the Nets are just running it back. Like he's like, no, man, it's happening.
Timo, you know in any trade talks for Kyrie, we are the beta bitch. You know that, right? We're not the alpha in the discussion.
Why?
No?
Why are you saying that? Are you saying that all the journalists are like a Matt Law then? Are they like a Matt Law or something?
Yes.
No, this isn't the same, guys. Kyrie said he was going to be in LA soon. The Nets didn't say that.
Yeah.
The Lakers didn't say that. Kyrie was at a Sparks game and said, I'm going to be here soon. Everybody's like, yeah, go Kyrie. But that's not happening. Kyrie can want to be in LA. That's great. But, brother, you opted into that player option. The Nets control your contract for the next 12 months. If you really wanted to be in LA that bad, you should have opted out and taken that MLE and the Lakers. You could have done that. You didn't want to do it. No. I'm not going to tell somebody to turn down $30 million, but you don't get to pretend like you control your future if you're going to take the extra $30 million. That's the cost of taking up the option.
Fair dues.
Can't take 36 million and then go, trade me. You know what I mean?
Taking fucking liberties with that shit.
I know, right?
I'm saying that is liberties. When is the NBA fixtures out for the regular season? When do they normally drop?
Mid-August.
Okay. Check Timo actually helping out around here. Let's go, Timo. That is your goal in the champion. That is your Kai Havertz goal.
To the Christmas games, man. Christmas games, I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely.
LeBron overtake Kareem on Christmas Day. That will be the highlight of the year.
Where the Lakers finishing in the West, Timo?
Why are you hyping up Christmas Day, man? Remember last Christmas when Nick Claxton punched on you and Russ got blocked by the rim? Remember that Christmas? You're like, Russ, more points on Christmas than Michael Jordan. And Nick Claxton proceeded to tell LeBron to go home and be a family man.
No, it wasn't that, Peter.
Forget what happened last season. Let's not bring that up again.
We're never going to forget.
He kept boasting about Russ scores the most. I think he got nearly equal points and turnovers. He's got like 12
You know what? Let's
points
look up the Christmas Day box score, my brothers. We're acting like
he got his lowest scoring. He got his lowest scoring Christmas Day ever by like he only got 12 points. This guy was hyping him up.
Hey, Timo, you down to cover them games again on the Twitch on Christmas Day? Yeah,
100%. Let's go.
You win. I appreciate it because obviously I won't be around probably till later. So if you're down to cover it again, that's why I'm asking. Because I won't be around. I appreciate it.
Yo, this game is so funny. I forgot this game. Nah. This game was classic. That was Brooklyn with no Kyrie and no KD. It was just Harden and some random G Leaguers against the Lakers. And Russ was 4 for 20 with 13 points. He had 3 turnovers and 4 made shots. He was a -23, which is the team lead. On that Christmas Day game, the whole time Timo spent Christmas Day talking him up and saying he had more points on Christmas than Michael Jordan and all this shameless stuff. This man went 4 for 20 in a game. That's 20% for anyone who is confused.
Jesus. Wait, Russ went 4 for 20?
Yes.
I do remember watching the game, though, because I remember the stream.
They had the game in LU where Claxton punched on LeBron. It was that game.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it. That's why I remember the game. I remember you talking about Claxton punching on LeBron.
The highlight is so bad. Punched on him and won at everything. I saw that. I was like, yo, LeBron might actually be washed. That was the first time I'm like, I think it's over. Like, nah.
Claxton jumped on him.
He's leading the league in scoring. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Nick Claxton looked him in the soul and said, hold that, nigga. There's nothing LeBron could do. Nick fucking Claxton. It's not even like fucking prime KD had to be like, raw, it was some random guy.
Oh, they had some
Their starting lineup was DeAndre Bembry, James Harden, Patty Mills, Bruce Brown, and Nick Claxton, and they beat you. Oh my lord!
This is so disgusting from that.
Yo, 6'2", James Harden 6'6" and fat, Patty Mills 6 foot, Bruce Brown 6'4", Nick Claxton like 6'10". They beat you with a bunch of short niggas. That's so bad.
Yeah, bro. On some
bench, they have Blake Griffin,
for the bench.
Paul Millsap, James Johnson, Javon Carter, and Langston Galloway, and they beat. Oh my lord! Yo, I forgot how bad the Lakers were. This is hilarious.
Like, I'm sorry, they can't top it. They can't top being this worse than they were last season.
Timo acts like last season didn't happen though. He's acting like he didn't go out of his way to do a Pacers stream, beg everyone to stay up. Only Cams did, and they lost to the Pacers at home.
The only game I was hyping up.
I did a 50-60 going to bet on that.
You hyped up bad games. You said they were going 21-4 after the All-Star game.
They went like
21. And they went 4-21.
This guy said LeBron was going to drop 60 on the Suns, and they lost by like 38. Remember that, Timo? Remember that?
And then the game that broke him by the end was that Suns Lakers game. Stop shooting, man. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Stop shooting, man. Because Torrey Craig said, "Fuck you."
It took him to game 75 to throw in the towel.
Timo, you know the best part about this? You think the Suns Lakers beef is over? It's not. It's not over.
The funny thing is not over. The funny thing is the Lakers season
beef is not over. You think it's over? It's not.
Hey, Darvin Ham masterclass incoming.
That's great. We're gonna curb stomp you 4 more times. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm still trying to get an answer for you. What is actually philosophy? Like,
I'm telling you, he's Black Arteta, man. He's the equal opportunity Arteta. It is what it is.
Hey, respect Darvin Ham.
I'm done with Ham out, man. I'm done with it. As soon as he built up Russ, I'm out.
Let's go, man.
I'm out, man. As soon as he built up Russ, I'm out, man.
Yo, he has to, man. You got to maybe trade him. You can't say he's trash.
Pride. I don't care. I'd come in and go, you lot are trash. I'll get rid of most of you. You don't deserve to wear that Lakers jersey.
Phil Jackson would have told them what's right. It's our right.
Hey, say what you say. You would have got,
And Dave says, we'll go to you on this, Timo. Is Havertz a Chelsea legend for that Champions League final goal?
Cult legend. Cult hero.
A reasonable answer. It's a reasonable response. I'm surprised. You don't normally come with them. Timo with a logical, reasonable, well thought out answer. Hey, well done, Timo, man. There's growth yet, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? No, man. Maybe Timo Werner will hit double figures this season. You know what I'm saying in goals.
Oh, you mean this season or the last 2 seasons combined?
Nah,
I got bad news for you, brother.
Don't kill me.
If Timo Werner gets injured for the Southampton game, he is screwed, brother.
You got more chance of Lakers finishing 6th.
All I'm going to say is, if Werner stays for Chelsea this season, doesn't go on loan, and he has less goals than Richard, and he has more goals than Richarlison, I'm sorry if I'm conscious of forward.
Yo, Timo Werner, you never know, man.
I'm telling you, Werner gets COVID before we play Southampton. Goodbye to his Premier League legacy, man. Goodbye. Southampton is the only thing propping it up. That's the only reason he's in double digits.
All right. 5 goals.
Timo has faith in him, though. Ain't that right, man? You're still Werner Hive. See? There you go, man. I threw up. I don't know what that was, but here we are. You know what I'm saying?
Too sweet, baby.
That was as many points as Russell Westbrook's going to have on opening night, man.
Hey, don't worry, man. Double figure for Russell Westbrook.
They could mean like double figure turnovers.
Yeah.
Double figures is what, Timo? Points,
turnovers, assists, looks.
This
guy's saying double figures.
I'm so much looking forward to NBA, man. Like them regular season watch-alongs were all the watch-alongs were great, man.
I'll be honest, I don't care about the other regular season games. We need to beat the Lakers.
Oh yeah, don't worry, man.
Don't care about the other stuff.
We'll put a list together in it.
Bring the New York Knicks. What's it called?
No,
I'm not watching the New York Knicks.
You don't try to watch Arsenal twice a week.
If you want to watch the New York Knicks, you can watch the New York Knicks. I'll sell the stream for you.
You're wild. That's wild. You're a wild horny for trying to make us watch Knicks games in 2022.
Hey, we're watching Pelicans games. That's what we're watching.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Actually, yeah. That being said, let me have a look. You know what I'm saying? See who we are actually watching. We might as well do that.
Anytime anyone says, "Hey, let's watch the Knicks" or "Let's watch the Lakers," we're putting in the Pelicans game.
Yeah, I'm watching more Pelicans games than Lakers games.
I'm willing to sacrifice Phoenix Suns games for Pelicans games.
Exactly.
That works.
I'm going to sacrifice the Lakers season to watch Pelican games. That's what I'm doing.
Facts, man.
Come on, Smoothie King Arena. Let's go.
Hey, didn't they change the name of it? Arena though?
Oh, they changed the name.
I thought they changed it.
So mad. So who are we watching in the West? Suns, Grizzlies, Golden State,
Lakers,
Clippers, Lakers.
No, we're not watching the Lakers. I mean, I guess we are.
You're gonna push Lakers by that.
No to laugh at.
What are you on about?
Yeah. I'm Timo, I'm with you on that. I'm down to see you.
You're watching the Lakers off the island. Timo watch the Lakers. That's what you're doing. You're watching Timo.
I watch the Lakers.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. So we got Lakers, Clippers, Pelicans, Golden State, the Suns, Grizzlies. Anyone else? That's from the West. Are you cool with those 5-6 teams? Who did I miss out? I missed out the Mavs, Jazz, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Spurs, Kings, Trailblazers, OKC, and the Rockets.
You know what? I want to watch the Timberwolves a few games.
All right, so we'll throw the Timberwolves in the mix. So wait,
They
that's
got
one.
We can watch them when they play 1 and a 6. The other 6, we know.
All right, that works. That works.
So we basically picked 6. So for those that don't know how regular season works is we take teams. We'll have certain teams on the watchable list. Certain teams will be on the unwatchable list. And when certain team stars get injured, they may become unwatchable. Or certain teams get good, they become watchable again. Obviously, we take considerations from you lot in the chat as well in regards to the NBA. So right, we got 6 teams from the West. So the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Pelicans. All right, what about the East? Or do you man just not care?
Definitely not the Bulls.
Any team for likes we can't watch.
Wait, you don't want to slander? Well, he's a Bulls fan, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
So we got the.
No, but them.
I don't know. The Celtics, the Bucks, the 76ers,
definitely.
the Nets. Am I missing anyone?
We gotta watch the Heat because I like slandering the Heat.
Oh yeah. So we got the Heat, the Celtics, the Bucks, the 76ers, the Nets. Is that a 5?
Yeah.
The only one that's missing there is the Raptors, the Bulls, Hawks, Cavs, Hornets, Knicks, Wizards, Pacers, Pistons, Magic.
I can't lie. I want.
Good Lord, does the East suck? Jesus.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Can we say like maybe the past certain games like in certain teams?
Without LeBron on there, Jesus Christ, does the East suck? Right. Good Lord. Struggle to watch 5 teams. I'll tell you what, I might not watch a lot of East games. You know, when it's East
to be fair, I might be forced because time zone like those 3 AM games. Like
I have no time zone excuse. I'm just not watching the Pacers.
Yeah, you don't have the excuse, but like
Lakers, West
unless it's a weekend.
You know what? You can screw. You know what? Lakers 330 streams up yours. I'm going to be asleep. You can go up yours. Up yours, man. You think you know what?
We're gonna go a year and a half without seeing Surfer on a Lakers.
Even if I'm off and it's at the weekend, still up yours, man. I'm not doing that.
Surfer showed up for the one game with Timo.
You think I'm getting ready at 3 AM to watch fucking Chet Holmgren?
Surfer showed up for the Lakers Suns game to watch LeBron allegedly score 60. And they were down 31 in the second. He's like, Timo, this is what you had me stay up for, huh? This is what you promised.
I had a nice.
I call this commitment with Timo though. Like he knows his team's getting whooped. LeBron's scoring 30. His team getting whooped. It's like 5 AM. The game's not even over yet, and it's like he's still there. I call it.
Dude, he went through quadruple overtime and they lost.
The Kings. I remember that game. I left at the end of regulation. I went out with my boys, and then I got to the bar, and they were in double overtime.
This was the best game. That was the best game of the season. I'm sorry.
Against the Kings.
It was the worst game. Because people were waking up like, yo, you man still alive. And it's like, yeah, there's light outside. I'm trying to go to bed at this point.
Bear in mind, this was in winter. So it's not going to get light in England till about after 6 AM. You know what I mean?
No.
Stuff like that. So
Crazy.
it's like proper people are going to work. You know what I mean?
People was waking up like, yo, you guys still alive? You're going to work? Yeah, this game's still on. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
In Sacramento, you know, as well. I wouldn't even done it. I didn't do it. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Timo,
yes,
you
it
know
has.
what's
Yeah,
funny?
go on.
You know what's really funny though? The Lakers won 3 games against their division opponents all season last season. But Timo will sit here and say the Lakers are the 3rd best team in the Western Conference. They're not even the 3rd best team in their division.
Hold on, who's in the division again?
Suns, Lakers, Clippers, and Kings.
Yeah.
They went 2-2 against the Kings, 1-3 against the Warriors, 0-4 versus the
Maybe
Clippers.
below the Suns. I'll take below the Suns.
Maybe.
Timo, you didn't beat the Clippers.
This is what I'm trying to say. I saw you earlier.
How can you be better than the team that beat you 4 times?
And they didn't have the superstars most of the time. Like,
irrelevant. How can you be better than the team that beat you 4 times? How?
I mean, that's true also, but I'm just saying.
How can you be better than the NBA champs, the Warriors? How?
Well, you lost to us twice. That's a shame.
Hey, Timo, do you reckon you're making the playoffs?
Yes.
Hell no.
Finishing where?
It's gonna be a play-in.
I'll say second round.
No, where do you finish in the conference?
Wait, this guy's the second round.
6.
All right, okay.
This guy, wait. Second round? Like, guys, in the round past the first round? You know you got to win 4 out of 7 to get there, right?
I'm aware of that.
And you have to win your playing games.
Nah, they're making the finishing 6. They're finishing 6, man. That's what he said. They're finishing 6.
They're finishing 6, man. They're not finishing 6.
Are you sure you didn't mean 8?
Nah, he said 6.
I said 6, man.
Let's
I think
go.
he meant 16th.
And to be fair, there's the one rookie coming through from France.
There's only
He
15
looks
teams.
He looks different still.
Hey, this is all to set for his heartbreak again, innit? So I can't wait in it for like 8-9 months time and his heartbreak again.
I think he's mentally already prepared because he knows.
Flawless.
Nah, he's not.
You won't. Flawless. Flawless. You won't have to wait.
I'm not be there though.
You won't have to wait. You'll know how the season's going 10 games into the season. You'll know how it's going. You won't have to wait 9 months. You'll need to wait less than 9 weeks. You need to only wait like a month. That's all you need to wait for. A month.
When the Lakers are like 3-7.
Yeah. When they're 2-8, yeah, then you'll know. Yeah, that's when you'll know. Yeah.
2-8 and Timo.
It didn't take Surfer long to jump off the Lakers.
Oh, he was rapid, yo. They were 8-6.
Yeah, you should not be in the. You should not be in the trenches against the Spurs on a Saturday afternoon. That should not be happening. You should not be in the trenches against the Rockets who are actively trying to lose.
Oh.
You said, nope, I've seen enough. We stink. Yeah. The rest of the season, they went 25-43, brothers.
Even I looked at him like he was crazy. Like, what are you doing already? I was like, nah, this ain't it. This team's terrible.
Said, nope.
He's like, this team's terrible. And yo, to credit to Surfer, he called it.
And he wants the team for a month. He's like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Credit to Surfer. He called it spot on than that. He said this team is no good. They're not doing anything of note this season. I'm out. Fair enough. In that.
I gave up on them before last season ended for this season.
Yeah, you did.
To be fair, from like, Surfer got a lot of sleep. It's not wasting his time staying up to like 5 a.m. or some shit.
So I'm just doing it, man. I don't care who they're
the
facing.
games at 7:30 p.m. my time. I don't even want to watch them.
Exactly.
I understand that.
Hey, Timo.
I got that Lakers Pacers stream at 8:45 p.m. my time to go to sleep. Yeah, I had no work the next day. I just wasn't trying to watch those niggas. That was it.
You're down for these Lakers streams this season, isn't it? You're on it.
100%, yeah.
Let's go. I'm with you. Let's go. We go ride this shit till the wheels fall off, fam. Let's
100%.
go. I'm with you. Let's go, Timo, man.
Win,
lose.
Here, always.
I'm saying win, lose, or overtime, or in Lakers' case, lose, or overtime. Let's go, man. We gonna do this.
Russ way, no way.
Russ way, no way.
The best part about Timo is he's trying to get Russ traded off his team while shamelessly running Russ prop.
Yes, as well.
How does that work?
This guy trying to get rid of him, yo. He legit trying to get rid of him.
This guy's saying, I hope we get Kyrie, but he's like, brightest zero of all time. It's like, how?
How, Sway? How? Why? We closed it out the show anyway. And to Safe, you said this has been a long stream. Yeah, man, this is Sarcasm City TV, man.
You must be new here.
Yeah, Safe is new. Safe is new. Yeah. Big up Safe. He's a member, but he is new here.
Big up Saif. Big up to you, man. You must be new here though.
This is regular, like, and this is people think this is preseason, or as Zane said, this is pre-football season. So, like, the streams are all late night streams, man. No one does it like Sarcasm City TV and its content creator space, people. And this is where you get your late night content literally every day, and you're getting it across both platforms as well. You're getting multiple sports with great content creators in it. Like, our roster's cold, and our roster here better than the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? And that, like.
I trust this roster to win a playing game. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, we do the business. We won a chip last year. We gonna win a chip again this year. You know what I'm saying?
We won a chip again this year.
Yeah, of course we have. That's what we did last season. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think Timo knows what he's talking about.
He has no clue in it. He thinks we're talking about the actual Lakers. The fucking idiot.
I think he said to talk about actual chips.
Yeah, actual chips. I want a chips.
See what I mean? Yeah, I told you.
He's talking about actual chips.
Timo, you think we're talking about real chips?
Hey, he's trolling. He's trolling.
The French fries. That's what other people call it. French fries.
Anyway,
if you didn't know that, P, French fries, fam.
That really cleared it up for me, man. Thank you for clarifying, Timo. I was completely confused as to what the subject matter was, but thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
Yes, and yeah, Large Up Save, like I said, is new here as well. Big up all the regulars, all the new people. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Share it across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Make sure you go follow the Twitch because you get separate content on there as well. And as the season starts in terms of football, you're obviously your Champions League, your Europa League, all that stuff, and NBA, man. We're going to continue to provide you lot content. Fan calling shows as well. I can see being crazy in it. That's something we've introduced new this year as well. So yeah, man, big up. And Tazi, yeah, I'm literally going to drop the message in the group and see who's about. So we might be running pro clubs again tonight, people, on the Twitch. I told you the grind don't stop. Depends who's about. So we might do.
We'll see.
So yeah, we'll see. So we'll see who is about because it is late. Big up Prime. It is late. Big up Prime as well. Says, yo, just woke up, back up and can't sleep. What's going on, brothers? And Timo, who we cooking now? Oh, just watch back the stream, man. Everybody gets cooked. You know what I'm saying? And for those that are new here, like Sarcasm City TV, this is crazy. Is this what it's always like? Yes. 110%. This is what it's like all of the time.
No. Yeah, we can't say no.
This is just a preview.
I mean, you wait till we get on Twitch. You wait.
Oh yeah, Twitch is worse.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Twitch is worse.
Yeah.
Guys, you think I cook just bad on this stream?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what Twitch is? You know what Twitch is? Twitch is Sarcasm City Q&A director's cut. That's what that is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no edits. Yeah,
no edits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm censored here, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And that. Everybody, he censors himself. Peter figures out where the line is, and he has no idea where the line is. So that tells you all you need to know. In it. That tells you all you need to know.
No. I've only almost stepped over once. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah. You said the certain shit, like I'm wild, and you said certain shit, and I'm like,
but I stepped over on Twitch. And I don't think those streams exist anymore.
Yeah, you said some
Shut up, Twitch.
Did you ever delete the one with Eddie that I told you to delete?
Yeah, I think it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Good, because that one would definitely get me out of here. Oh,
yeah, that was wild. That was wild. And then you tried to play on Eddie, and Eddie was like,
"Hey, I had to dodge a grenade." You feel me?
It's cool, but all right, we're closing out, people. We're back. Maybe tonight I'm gonna hit the group chat, send a message to your pro clubs go down on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So I'm gonna message the group. If not, we're back tomorrow. I'm not sure if me and Bainesy are back with Stats, Facts, and Vibes, but if we're not, I'll do a show regardless. I don't know what show, but I'll do a show regardless here on the YouTube. Then you'll probably get pro clubs as well Friday night, and then Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure Saturday. Am I about Saturday? I'm not even sure if I'm about Saturday. And then Sunday, of course, you'll get the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, which you get every Wednesday night, every Sunday night as well. And Prime says YouTube is PG, Twitch is like rated R. YouTube's not PG, but it's PG compared to the Twitch. That's the crazy part. It's not PG, but it is compared to.
I'm not gonna lie. We tried to stitch Jez up for being a self-loathing black man earlier. So like, that's not really PG, but like, it is what it is.
This is what I'm saying.
It had to be done. Jez was applying pressure. I had to do whatever.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was. But Peter, anything you want to add before we close out the stream, fam?
No, man. It's been good. I haven't seen a lot of you for a minute. It's been good. Not gonna lie, guys. I'm not really looking forward to football as much as everybody else. But because I don't think we're winning the Premier League. But it's been cool, guys. I guess the season starts this weekend with the Charity Shield that we're going to pretend to care about.
Burnley play tomorrow, Peter.
Burnley play tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, I played today.
Oh, today, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Opening the championship, right?
Yeah. Huddersfield versus Burnley.
Oh, does Huddersfield have a black manager?
No, they sold Dwight McNeil.
Burnley signed a black man and sold a black man.
I can't lie, man.
They got to keep the ratio.
I can't lie, man.
They hit their quota or something. What's going on? I don't like this.
I need to dish this content both with this company both from like. I'm sorry, but like.
Bro, I'll be real. I'm gonna be at work actually, but I'm gonna try and tap in on my phone if I can.
I need to see this. I need to see this ball from like. There's gonna be at least 5 black players out there from this crazy.
Hey man, they went from White Lives Matter to BLM in 2 years. That's beautiful.
Let's go progression in that.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying.
That's really
Speaking
beautiful.
of that, to the BLM panelists, yo, Surfer, anything you want to
add? Yeah, I put a link in the chat for Casually FC I'm part of, so just building that channel up again. It's Marshall's channel, doing a good job. But like, join, subscribe, share, follow. What's the other one? Join, yeah. Do all that.
So all the good stuff. Yeah, and go subscribe to Casually FC as well, people. Make sure you do that. The link is in the chat right there, so the numbers should be going up.
We had a guy yesterday, Real Chris. He did predictions. He said Everton will finish 8th.
Did he say?
Yeah. 8th.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, Real Chris. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And speaking of Casually, bad season. I said, Chris, they sold their leading goal scorer and barely escaped relegation by the skin of their teeth last season. Like, yeah, but it was just a bad season. I'm like, all right, Chris. I was like, Chris, did you mean 18? He's like, no, they'll finish about 8th. And I was like, all right.
And for Casually FC, the link is there's still like just under 50 of you lot in here right now. Casually FC, the link's in the title, people. The link is in the title right now. So if you click on it, the show will keep running, and then it will open up a new tab, and you can go subscribe, and you can still hear us talking while we close out the show. Go and subscribe and support all the work that Surfer does over here. Go support him even further elsewhere. That goes for the same for Peter as well and Timo as well. But yeah,
guys. Casually FC, great platform to discuss football. Marshall, really cool. I'm on there from time to time. You'll see Surfer there, a few of our good friends over there. If you like any of the content here, kind of a similar vibe. Occasionally we're rational. Sometimes we're completely outrageous. But drop a sub. Streams on Wednesdays and Sundays, I think at like 9 p.m. UK time, something like that. Yeah, 9 p.m. UK. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be late to every single one because I'll either be at my parents' house or at work. But sometimes I'll do that. I'm telling you now, we'll never be on time there.
Don't worry.
So yeah, Casually FC, the link's in the title and it's in the chat, so you got no excuse not to go and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And like you said, see Surfer and Peter over there who do great work over here and help build up this channel. So go support them elsewhere as well. Make sure you support everyone you see everywhere else in it because it all adds into it. I'm saying win the circle. Anything else you want to add though, Surfer?
No, it may not sit. I don't want Timo to change. I want him to still say random stuff every stream. I know we get annoyed by it, but I do like it. So
you know what? He's one of them. You know what? He is very much like Timo Werner. Like when it comes to the NBA watching, he's key in it. It's like that's his Southampton. They'll show up.
Facts, man. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do it. No, I'd struggle doing an NBA stream without Timo.
Yeah, he's the energy behind that.
Yeah,
when it comes to the NBA watch-alongs, he's the one who keeps us all going, including myself. He keeps us going during that regular season. Exactly. That regular season gets real long.
It does.
It does. As much as I enjoy it, it gets long.
That's not my. It does.
Well, hey, we did it, people. You know what I'm saying? We breezed through that and then did the play-ins and the playoffs. I'm saying I'm both conference finals and the finals and did recaps and previews of all of them as well. That's the crazy part. They're all still on the SoundCloud, people. You know what I'm saying? And on the audio platforms as well. Timo, anything else you want to add, though?
No, just echo what Surfer says. Subscribe to the channel. 1.2k, get it to 1.3. Yeah, man. Just subscribe. Anyone's here, like folks, just subscribe. Sarcasm City, loads as well. So yeah.
Let's go. Love that. Jazz, my brother, anything you want to add?
Shout out to all my black people out there. Despite all these allegations put on me, just know I love you. Ghana as well, I love you as well. Like, Yes, I do switch up some time to time, but like allow me in it, like. But yeah, shout out to everyone and like, subscribe, and plus, are you gonna stream the Pro Clubs?
Yeah. If we do it, I'm gonna stream it. If we got enough, I'll stream it. I didn't stream the last one.
If you guys see the stream on Twitch, just go there, tune in, and enjoy the beautiful football. Like play better football than Pep.
Yeah, let's go.
We don't. I hear it.
Love to everyone that's locked. Jesse Dyer says, hello, fellas. Big up to Jesse as well, joining late. Big up Prime, who says, I want all my ups to fail like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside. Shout out to Flawless. That's a cold bar. Yes, prayer for the up. So for those that have been asking for new music, it's out Saturday. Not sure what time, but you'll see me promoting it. I'll definitely do a listening party on here like I did for Can't Do It Like Us. So that track, Prayer for the Ups, is out Saturday. I've already put out like the trailer clip for it. So yeah, man, like support that as you lot support everything in it. But big up to everyone that's locked in. This has been a longer than normal Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, but we're here. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.